One Chaser.
We're streaming.
Right, can you remember what happened last time?
So after dealing with clean out and whatever that we did from the Sunblight Castle, we stepped out. We met up with Valine, who said, "I have dog sleds. Let's get back going." We stopped halfway along the way because the dogs were tired out, so we could get ourselves a long rest. At which point we confronted Dermora about her complete apathy. And long story short, she ended up crying, but feels better now. And so we headed down for a long rest so that we could then get back to whatever's left of 10 towns and what we can do about it.
I've got my background on ready.
Nice.
Accurate.
It's a pretty snowy place. There's probably not much of a fire going on.
We can fix that.
Oh, there's plenty of
I bet there is in 10 towns.
there's plenty of fires around 10 towns, yeah.
Everything's fine.
Valine suggests that you head to Bryn Shander unless you would like to go somewhere else.
That probably seems like the best option, I would say. Kind of central and largest.
I concur.
What's in Bryn Shander?
Considering it'll be on your route to the other towns anyway, it's probably the best place to go and stop.
It's a DM hint, that's what it is.
Bryn Shandrins are there.
No, you can go wherever you want. This mouse wheel's doing my tits in. Is there a keyboard key I can use to zoom in and out? Oh, plus and minus.
Plus, minus.
There we go.
Yeah. You can also use WASD to move shit about.
So yeah, you're free to go wherever you want. Is Bryn Shander the general consensus then?
Let's just go for middle.
Yeah, it makes sense, I think.
Can you also delete and re-add my token when you've got a chance, please, Craig?
I will do, mate. Hang on. I'm trying to find the ice. Oh, the Icewind Dale. Oh, for God's sake. The Icewind Dale map is behind the combat tracker, which is that's very irritating. Can I move this?
Why don't you end the combat?
Oh, there we go. No, I can just move the thingy-mabob that you put on. There we go.
Oh,
Deleted. When you put deleted on, do you mean it's blown up?
I think I put that on.
Can you delete your deleted?
Deleted.
So yeah, you travel back. The first stop is Dugan's Hole, and it's not Dugan's Hole as you know it. It is basically just flaming wreckage. Basically,
It's just whole.
It's just
all
piled on.
Yeah.
It's quite clear from Dugan's Hole that Goodmead, East Haven, and Caer Dineval at least have all been trashed.
Well,
You
that gives us some
you
sort of sense of the direction. And we saw
You
the
suspect as well that even Caer Koenig, but it's a bit far off in the distance for you to truly know.
based on the thing we saw in Sunblight, where the small little dragon statue was on the map. Is this consistent with the path that it was taking?
It is absolutely consistent with the path. In fact,
Alright.
it is exactly the path that you expect it
Deleted.
to be taken.
All right. Well, then that lets us know that Bryn Shander is last on this.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better that Bryn Shander's probably okay at this point. So, yeah, let's head there.
Looking north, yeah, smoke doesn't rise from Bryn Shander's direction or anything.
Can we hear anything? Can we hear any kicking off?
Nope. So where do you want to go? Do you want to head straight to Bryn Shander from Dugan's Hole?
Did not mean that.
I think
It's
it's
alright.
worth getting there as soon as possible and circling the wagons.
Yeah, so you begin heading from Dugan's Hole to Bryn Shander, and you notice an extraordinary amount of people on the trail. All, sad,
Sure.
dismayed, broken, and it's clear that these are actually refugees that are all fleeing from the smaller towns and have decided to make their way to Bryn Shander. It is packed, right?
Makes sense.
Palace is gonna lean over and find not as dishevelled looking one, and ask, what happened?
I mean, everybody's disabled, Peter. Everybody looks broken and distraught. And this fellow says to you, he says, the dragon, it's destroyed everything.
What did it look like?
The dragon.
He says, a great beast of metal with gleaming eyes and fire for breath and rubber-like wings.
I exchanged glances with the party.
Yeah, that's it.
How long ago did he... where are they coming from? Dugan's Hole, or are they coming from everywhere?
Everywhere. They all seem to be travelling east to west.
Sorry to interrupt, but why does Peter look like a cowboy Tom Selleck?
I've turned his camera off because it's distracting.
Alright, I'll turn mine off. I start crying.
Ain't nobody crying, I've just switched it off.
I guess Bryn Shander is the showdown.
Well, it makes sense everybody would be heading that way, Bryn Shander being the largest town. That would be the place that refugees would think to go. So, you know what? That makes me think we need to get Bryn Shander and then go further. Because we don't want to face it down where all the refugees are going to be hanging out. So let's get there, quick check-in, and then move on to... I mean, what, Targos and Bremen are the next two back.
I mean, logically, I suppose you follow the track in reverse, right? And you meet it where you meet it, right? And you save as many as you can save.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't feel like, oh, well, this is where all the refugees are going to be. Let's make sure that this is where we fight. That means maximum damage. Let's make sure this stays safe. I agree. Let's head backwards along the track.
Okay. So yeah, you can somebody who's going to lead the party? Who's up front today on the front sled?
Alice will do it.
Can I have a perception check? I didn't hear the dice roll. Going on? What is happening? There we go.
Oh no.
Palace sees nothing.
I want to take a stab at it. What should be worse?
One thing you do notice, Palace, is that Valine has a snowy owl familiar. Do you remember when a snowy owl has been following you earlier in the campaign? She's certainly been searching you for some time, and this kind of stacks up with her what she says about the that she's been looking for you guys effectively. But yeah, you travel from Dugan's Hole to Bryn Shander and make it there fairly unimpeded. Barring it just being a really busy road comparatively to what you're used to. Excuse me. And yeah, you arrive at Bryn Shander where just hundreds and hundreds of people are clamouring to get in the gates, and the guards are a little bit overwhelmed sorting and organising stuff in the usual kind of structure that they're used to. Because, at most, they might have 50 arrivals in a day. And now that you're talking about hundreds all at once clamouring to get in and through and basically find safety behind the walls of Bryn Shander.
Might be easier and better for us to just skirt around the outside of the wall, since we're going past anyway, unless there's some reason we need to be in here, in which case we're going to fight the tide of people.
We really should go inside and make sure that the town authorities and militia are warned of what's going on. We don't know if they know what's going on.
Oh, they'll know. Like hundreds of people are turning up describing this metal dragon in the sky. Yeah, they'll know.
I get where you're going with that, and that's a good idea, but I bet they know by now.
I thought we were like at the front of the wave type thing.
Oh no! Like you are literally the wave of people seems to just stem out for as far as you can see. People are just desperately making their way across the tundra to Bryn Shander.
We got a map for Bryn Shander?
You do have a map for Bryn Shander. Let me pull it up for you. Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Typically,
I'm still here. I'm just getting a coffee because I'm entering the food coma after my
Ooh.
VK.
Lovely. I'd love a coffee.
Send us one up, Inch.
Stick kettle on again, Inch. Stick kettle on.
Kettle on.
Put kettle on.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'm guessing we're here.
Bear with me.
Why did I
What
write
have we
Gavlar?
approached
I can't
from
remember.
this direction?
You will be coming from the southeast.
East.
Always east.
Look to the
So off
east.
the east way, yeah.
I'm guessing the sheriff
Sorry.
isn't at the gate anymore.
I mean, no. Yeah, he's just desperately trying to do what he can do.
Can anyone remember what we actually did in Bryn Shander? I can't off the top of my head remember.
You were a blacksmith.
Yeah, I was gonna say you weren't there. You should know.
No, I mean like as a party earlier on.
Well, we
What-
went to
what-
see the
before I
tinkerer
left.
about the fucking Weatherstone thing
That you never used.
that we never used. We found you, and I'm struggling to remember anything before that.
What was the
Didn't you all
guard's
blow
name?
each other up at that place as well? Or was that,
Oh, that-
wasn't that,
that
That
was-
wasn't Bryn Shander. That was
wasn't
the
Bryn
Black
Shander.
Cabin.
What was
Yeah.
the sheriff's name?
The sheriff's name at Bryn Shander, I will have to check. I think it's Southwell, I want to say.
Do we just want to skirt around the outskirts and head towards Targos?
Markham Southwell, his name is.
It just seems to be faster if we're trying to minimize the damage at this point.
It would
There's nothing we can
certainly
do
be
here.
quicker if you went around the outside, yeah. That
I
much is obvious.
Unless there's something specific in town we want to do, we're not any help here, and we'd
My
just be
thing-
fighting all the people.
My thinking was if we can kind of just muscle our way to the front. Obviously, if I've been the blacksmith, I'm more likely to get in and be able to get us to see the sheriff.
Which
Potentially.
is fair, but my question is why?
To get them to muster anything they've got potentially as a defense.
I'm betting they're already doing that.
Yeah, they'd already be doing that, considering that they know it's going through the towns.
Are they?
It's inevitable to them.
Yeah, but I'd be willing to bet we'd probably be more use organising as adventurers than the sheriff, who's probably...
Maybe, but at this point now, how much more time do we want to wait before we try to stop this thing? Now that we've established the Sunblight was not going to do it, which we hoped it did, how much longer do we want this thing to keep going before we confront it?
We're currently at 5 towns.
And can I ask, are there still any like refugees around?
Loads.
Can I ask, did the dragon have any specific targets that it paid attention to, or any buildings, and specifically that it started with?
No, she says, look, it just destroyed everything with impunity. Just completely and utterly ravaged everything in the town.
I don't think we're going to get any advantage of going into Bryn Shander other than it being the last defence point. Surely we want to save Targos, Bremen,
Well,
Tourmaline.
we don't know where the dragon is at the moment. That's the problem.
Well, we think it's around Caer de Naval, maybe Caer Konig, but we couldn't see that far. So by coming to Bryn Shander, we've already sacrificed Caer Konig.
Well, and we from the tracker in Sunblight, we've got an idea of the path it's doing. So far, seeing the stuff that has appeared along the way bears that out. So if Bryn Shander's last, we work clockwise back through the same track that we saw in Sunblight, we will encounter it. And that way we're not chasing it behind, we're meeting it head on.
I guess its tactic is to cause as many people to flee to Bryn Shander as possible and destroy it last. With
That
everyone in
could
it, that
be.
makes sense.
Sure, do as much damage, freak them out. They're in one spot, and then tear shit out of the pigeons at the end. That makes sense.
Okay, we'll go with your idea. I think.
Is it to Targos?
I mean, you've seen the way that schools of dolphins corral fish, right? That gives you an idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, maximum efficiency if it just gets everything in one place.
and destroy shit as it goes. So
I suppose the only thing that we need,
to go back to.
only thing that we need from a town is just thinking about it. We've gone into a lot of fights unprepared. Are we even going to be able to bring it down to our level to bring it into combat?
Well, that was part of the reasoning behind not chasing it down the first time, but trying to stop it in Sunblight. Was, are we going to be able to fight it? Now that we can't stop it in Sunblight, we don't have a lot of choice.
Will we be able to stop it?
Well, I
I
guess
the dilemma because
I
it's
know
metal, right?
I say stopping it. Well, we've got to try, but bringing it down, that's the main thing. If we catch it between towns, will it just fly over us?
We did hear. I mean, the refugees did just say a thing of metal with rubber/cloth-like wings. All right, if we can throw enough fire at this thing and burn those wings, it'll have to fall.
So how do you think I got some fire-based spells then, right?
They do basically explain that it swooped the town multiple times, and then just landed and basically destroyed, picked things off as it chose.
Yeah.
And depending on where we see it and when we find it, we may be able to use the environment to our advantage. Piss it off enough and then get somewhere where it has to come down to get us. I don't know what we're going to find. But,
think on our feet style then. Either fire to bring it down or environment to bring it in.
If there's any ballistas or anything in town.
Something tells me we're going to be struggling for ballistas.
That would be way too big for us to carry with us, though.
Oh,
Bard the Bowman
meeting it halfway.
Bard the Bowman over there setting his ballista.
No, I thought you were talking about like making a stand in a town versus
I think that's what I think we're gonna might end up doing, depending on what we find on the way.
Wait.
Yeah.
How big is a ballista? Is it as big as a cart?
It's massive.
Ballista.
Yeah.
A ballista's a siege engine.
Strap it to a cart. Let's go.
So,
23 over
just to clarify, Palace, you've not seen any ballistas in 10 towns whatsoever.
Okay.
Like, even Brinshanda, that has a wall and it's fairly fortified, doesn't carry siege level defense weapons.
When would they ever need it? So,
all right, to Targos. I think we have to continue.
It's really.
So you're just skirting the outside and moving forward to Targos.
I'm for that.
It seems like the best option.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Let me just check the travel time between Brinshanda and Targos.
Just to see if we're down to 4 towns.
I need to see where we're at. Yeah. Where is it?
Does it make a massive noise every time it's destroyed a bloody town? So surely we.
No, I was just doing that to wind you up. It was.
Yo, there's me thinking I can play the game.
Okay. Yeah. See if you can meter out how many times I've clicked the button over the last few sessions. Yeah.
Well, it's more than we could work out. If we think it's at Kerkonig, you play the noise again, then we can assume that another one's gone.
So where are you heading? Targos, right?
Targos from Brinshanda, yeah.
And you're going straight there?
Unless somebody has some other thing they'd like to do.
No, Targos isn't far. That's probably a good idea.
Okay.
It's also number 9 of 10.
Let me get my my pencil out and just scratch off another town.
In theory, from Targos, we can see if Bremen's on fire, and possibly do we see anything to the north.
Yeah, you can see Bremen's on fire, but as you arrive in Targos, dark smoke begins to rise from the north.
Of Targos, or?
As in across the lake towards Lonelywood.
Can we make anything out in terms of Bremen and Tourmaline?
Bremen looks fine. Tourmaline doesn't look quite as fine.
Okay. If Lonelywood is being attacked, then Bremen's the next target. So if I feel like if we tried to go all the way up towards Tourmaline and Lonelywood, all we're going to end up doing is chasing this thing again.
That was my point. I don't think we could necessarily bring it down if we met it halfway. So we could make a stand in Bremen.
We could get to Bremen, and we could even then, at that point, if we wanted, we could try and skirt the northern edge of Meridolden. Try to catch it halfway. But there's 6 1 half dozen the other.
This woman that we met up at the fortress, is she with us? Is she kind of following us around?
Oh, Valine, yeah, she comes with you.
So I
She
noticed
says-
this owl. However, Pallas wasn't there when the party was being followed by the white owl.
Yep.
Would I recognize this owl being more intelligent than most owls?
You can see it. I mean, you can see it's a familiar. You can tell that much. It's not a normal owl.
Your owl, is it of this world?
She says, "No, this is my familiar."
And can you talk to it while it flies, or?
She says, "Have you never seen a familiar before?"
I am not of the land world. I haven't seen many things here.
She says, "Absolutely. This creature is bound to me."
Do you think you could ask it to maybe scout the lands for us?
She goes, "Yeah, I guess I could." And throws it up in the air, no problem. And off it goes, and flies off. And it only gets sort of like 50 meters away from you, and then just disappears into the white, basically, as the snow begins to heavily fall.
Impressive.
Owls. What is your owl? Your owl? I see. Sorry,
Owlas.
we've already done elf.
Owlas,
Elf.
Fuck you all, and you dumb shit.
Oh.
Okay. Where are we heading for? Bremen.
Personally, I think we head to Bremen, make a stand, stop it where we can.
And maybe if we get there early enough, we can even help facilitate evacuation.
Put it this way, to be fair, at this point, I'm 3 times happier than I was going to be because we've got 3 towns left.
So no.
See? Bright side. Silver lining. I like it. All right, Bremen it is.
All right, so yeah, you guys make your way to Bremen, and the trip's so short between Targos and Bremen. Literally, it's really uneventful, and you get there without any real incident. Yeah, what's the plan in Bremen? Where do you plan on holding out? You can see that the dragon is. You can actually look clear across Mare Dalden, and you can just see this dark thing in the sky, absolutely obliterating Lonely Wood.
Okay, what's the citizenry up to? Are they evacuating?
Yeah, I was going to say, minimize damage, evacuate the citizens.
Some kind of seem to think they're going to be all right. You know, that classic, "Oh, I'll be fine." You know,
it won't happen to me.
Yeah. And actually, you know, they're not going to be fine if they don't get their ass moving.
Pallas is going to urge them to leave. If everything's going to be fine, as you say, then surely you'll come back to your houses still standing. And if not, at least you have your lives. Now, run, you fools.
Give me a persuasion check, Pallas.
As I shout it at all the people that remain.
Oh.
As
Yay,
you ride,
finally, something that requires charisma.
As you ride up and down, like William Wallace to the Scot, you know, giving your best speech on the back of Elcalas.
They can take our 3 towns, but they can never take our freedom.
Oh, I bet they can. Let's watch.
And the townspeople begin to listen and stir, and even the most grumbly of old blokes old fisherman that doesn't really want to listen, kind of sits up and pays attention and starts to evacuate. So yes, you have evacuated Bremen.
Don't stop for
and
your
even,
fisherman. Run.
Even little Dana Dimbleberry of Dimbleberry Pies fame packs up stock into a little cart and off she goes.
Right.
So now this is where you make your stand, gentlemen. You've got probably maybe an hour or 2 before the dragon might arrive here. Is there any sort of preparations you would like to do?
I'm assuming this thing's going to do elemental damage. Is there any like elemental protections? Because fire and shit.
You wouldn't have a clue at the moment. You wouldn't have even
Well,
seen what it does.
we've seen
You
that
could
it can
assume that it breathes fire.
Yeah, right.
But-
Well, we've seen that it sets things on fire.
Oh,
So
yeah.
logically, if we were to assume that its primary source of damage is, potentially fire, then what could we do to prepare for that? To help us survive a potential encounter.
What has anyone got? Is the question there? Really?
I'm looking at you, mage folks.
Yeah, as you should be, right?
Yeah, because I can deal with the physical, but I'm just going to be a sponge otherwise, and just probably I can only soak so much up.
I like cold tentacle-y things. I've got them.
I'm about getting you back in the fight, not stopping you getting in the first place. But since we do have a moment here, I will cast aid on the party.
Okay. Yep.
3 people can get that. I would imagine that needs to be our front line. So Inch, let's see, let's go Inch, Hubrick, and Palace. I'll throw aid on.
Palace is also going to cast aid on the rest. I'm sorry, I can't remember names.
Aeminor, Daemora. It was Alexa, because if he didn't cast it on himself.
Yeah. All right, so everybody.
Give me 2 seconds. I just need to get a bit more detail. There's a lot going on in this bit, so bear with me. I might have to check a few things.
Somehow everybody went up 5 points over 2 different spells. I love it.
That's okay though. That's good. You're gonna need it, right?
That's 5 temporary, isn't it?
That's 5 max and 5 temporary.
Yeah. Cool.
So everybody kind of starts to evacuate, apart from basically you guys, and there's about 25 brave town militia that they're pretty frightened, to be honest with you, and they're looking to you guys to lead the whole. But actually, in all honesty, they've been quite brave to step up and decide to stay, to do what they can to defend Bremen, pretty much. So this is where you make your last stand, gentlemen.
All right, so question.
Is it TPK?
I was going to say, we're in a town. We don't really have any place we can hide, hole up, or anything like that. The only thing I would hope we could try to pull off is when we tear this thing down, if we can get it down, try and get it in the lake. If only because we know it breathes fire, and we remember from the Forge the heat of the red dragon heart. I don't know what that might affect it, but if we can get it in cold water, maybe it'll have a disadvantage.
Is there any chains about that we can see potentially and use to our advantage?
Yeah, let's check the docks there. Maybe there's. I was
going to say rope, but that shit'll just break.
There is ropes. There's chains. I mean, you anchor ships, right? There is chains knocking about.
All right,
even wooden ships are anchored with chains.
Can we assume that we strategically place chains around our combat environment, or where we're going to potentially try and lure it to?
Well, I mean,
okay,
we don't really know we're going to lure it, but
this
maybe.
How much militia remains? How many?
25 you've got basically.
Can I shout some words to them?
Of course you can.
You need to make sure you're a Turkish man, because they're all going to become kebabs.
Damn.
Wow. Maybe not listen to Inch in his motivational speech.
I'm going to shout, "Form up!"
And they all kind of, stand up, straighten out, get the shields and spears. They all basically carry a short spear and a shield.
Majestically on my elk, I'm gonna trot up and down the line. What are they looking like? Are they looking like crap, like just out?
I mean, they're a pretty low grade militia, right? They're not a formed or fully properly trained army. They're better than the average citizen, but they aren't, they aren't great.
All
Peter, whip them into shape.
I'm gonna shout to them, "This is your home. Today you fight for your families. Today you fight for your children."
And they all stand and they start to, your rousing words, the fear drops from their face and they have very, stern and cold looks of just, and they're feeling it and they're getting a bit riled up, this is the day we make our stand.
Cool. And
Is there a hole we can kick someone in and scream, "This is Sparta"?
Peter, can I just, you really missed the trick there through the Aragorn speech from Lord of the Rings.
It's been a long time since I watched that, so I can't remember it.
One does not simply fight a metal fire-breathing dragon.
That's Boromir. One does not simply walk into Mordor.
I'm just not simply walking into two towns without losing a town.
So time passes, and you give them some encouragement and get them a brace. But reality is, there's no real quality place for you to stop and fortify. Right, you're just gonna have to deal with this on the fly when it arrives. So yeah, you see this dark creature begin to make a move as it lifts off from Lonely Wood. And brace yourself, gentlemen, because death comes on a dragon's wings as it flies over Lactinashire. And just,
pointy teeth.
would you like to roll initiative, everybody?
No.
No.
Let me just set the combat up. There we go.
How do I roll initiative without my token?
I'm going to pull it on now. Let's have a look.
Wow. That's all right. I don't need to be up front.
You can deal with the damage afterwards.
Yeah, it's better that I'm not, honestly,
Keith, how did you do that?
Right click on your character, then the little sword and shield.
Lexar.
Right click on my character.
Elcolas.
On the character
That's-
icon on the screen.
I like how Elcolas is the size
I don't
of a
have-
fucking
oh,
house.
Yeah, it's slightly out of scale, this, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oof. Well, I'm fucked.
No,
Great.
you need to be up front.
Yeah, you need to be going first. Basically,
Well,
the dragon needs to be going last.
I'm a little bit worried that we're actually going to do a fight on a map like this.
Yeah.
I was right to be
Well, I
right.
mean, yeah, what?
That's a cool image.
That is.
So this thing comes
Did you
over
find that
near
on Google,
Dwarven.
Craig?
No, this is built in at the moment.
We're missing 2 tokens.
Who are we missing?
Me and Chris, I think.
You're not
I
missing
pulled
me.
Elcolas on, I thought we were going to use you. And Chris isn't on the map just yet, so it's fine.
Right. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Man down.
Can I summon Arvaturis?
I do need my token though.
Okay. There you go. I don't know, can you, Inch?
Does my axe imbue me with Arvaturis telepathically in some way?
Damn it.
Oh shit.
I don't know, maybe you should try.
I'm just waiting for you to tell me to get fucked.
So yeah, the Shardling dragon comes across, and it becomes apparent like this thing is huge. It's within 100 feet of you, right? And it's just flying towards the town. What do you want to do? Inch, you are actually first.
So it's flying towards the town. Is it in any like hittable position?
From on the ground? No. Not with what you've got. Not with javelins.
So no javelin or anything.
No.
Well, I don't actually have a fucking clue what to do then, because if it's not anywhere near the ground, I can't actually potentially lure it in. So I don't know. A bit of
You're not the only one in Champ Pointless in this encounter.
Yeah.
A bit of pre-prep and pick up some chains from the dock and sling them around my body, ready to potentially utilize them in some way and then end turn really. And if I get attacked, if I do get attacked, I would like to do. Is it possible to do a reactionary rage?
You can say, look, if I get. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. If you get attacked, you will use that to then trigger your rage, basically.
If possible, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And then end turn for me.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, Daemora. Now it's within 100 feet, interestingly, so you might actually be able to hit it.
Of course I can. Of course, it's got 120 feet range. Let's put some fire into its wings.
Pew pew pew.
Hang on, let me find it. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, it's going through all the things again.
You can't
Normal.
kind of physically see any of its features right now, but it's so large that it's,
Bam!
you know,
Right in its wings.
it's obvious. Let's have a look.
Start.
He hit it. We hit it with a fat crit. He did.
I hit it with a fat crit, and that's just one of the 3 rays.
Nice.
Okay.
Good start.
If he says you miss, I'm running.
I missed the second one.
Yep, you missed with that.
And that one.
And that one. But I hit with the first one, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it's start, dude. I'll take it.
Let me just check its stats.
I'm barely injured.
Well,
Yeah, I tickled
What?
it.
what do you expect? You know?
Prepare your anus.
Anus.
Did targeting its wings make any particular impact, or
It doesn't seem to, no.
Yeah,
You
great.
still haven't
Sing into
rolled
the
yet,
dragon,
Chris,
there's a
please.
moose loose about your anus.
Mhm.
oh yeah, Chris isn't in the combat tracker.
Chris is busy watching YouTube, that's why.
No,
It's
Chris,
sat being
Definitely
totally
Pornhub.
like voyeur, sat in corner
No.
jerking off.
Chris has not rolled yet because, as far as I know, my character's not been introduced.
Chris was looking at his right screen there, and then when we mentioned his name, he looked across to the left, like, what's going on?
No, I've
Someone's
got I've got the map on the main screen, but I've got me.
I'm only having
on
you
the
up,
screen.
mate. Don't worry.
Who's,
Yeah,
who's,
can you roll initiative for me, please?
who's the white-haired person?
You will know.
Chris.
You will find out soon enough.
Alright, okay, fair enough.
He's a drow.
Yeah, I know of Trits.
He's edgy with edgelord.
Oh wow.
So
Next round.
it's fine. It's fine. Well,
Does my danger sense detect him creeping up on us?
no, your danger sense goes mental, saying, "I'm in fucking danger." There's a giant metal dragon
There's
flying
a
at me.
fucking dragon.
Kind of occupied, you know.
You spied the sensors already. Tinker.
Palace, just to clarify, your whip is now back
I'll
down
have some
to one,
Tom
one whip,
Holland.
I'm afraid, because you've had to spend a lot of time resting and travelling in the last day.
All right.
Oh, right.
All
Oh,
of them.
no. Oh, all of them, but father! My whip! Yes, I'm afraid, Peter.
My whip.
No hanky panky for you.
You have to just start whipping like mad and getting more crits, won't you?
It's
Okay.
not hard, even I've got
How
one.
far is he?
He's still at 100 feet at the moment.
Okay then. Is it?
Get your missus to come give you an hand, Peter.
Nope.
Uh,
Anything else you'd like to do, Palace, instead?
As soon as it moves within 60 feet, I want to throw my trident at him.
Okay, so you're ready in your action with your
Yeah.
trident to throw it at maximum range.
Yeah.
Should be interesting.
Yep, he'll probably miss.
Okay. Oh well, I mean, it's worth a try, right? Oh shit. Okay. Right. All right. So, Habreck, have you got any last wishes before you get melted?
Nope. I can't do anything.
Nope.
You just sit down in a strop because it's not within range.
I
Sad
can't
plate.
do anything.
Sad plate mail noises. You
Come
know.
give me a
Fix
reach
my
around.
plate.
That was a fun turn.
Fuck.
So yeah, it absolutely guns over the top of you guys and lets out a breath attack. So can I have because this isn't actually indicative of the thing. Go on, can everyone just roll me a flat d20?
E20. Which one's that? The second to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a solid 4.
Mine roll. There we go. I've got to press the roll button. For fuck's
Cool.
sake.
That's a lot of low numbers.
I still haven't seen Aemonor in the combat tracker.
He's
So-
dead, that's why.
It hits Frank, Daryl,
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Peter, and Inch.
How close does it get along that strafe?
It's literally still sort of 30, 40 feet in the air.
Okay,
Quite a
because
way
you
above
skipped over me, and I would
apologies.
no. All I was going to say was, if it gets within range, I want to drop my hex on it.
What's the range on your hex?
90 feet.
It's a lot.
My apologies. I didn't mean to.
No,
skip
no,
you
it's all
there. That
good.
was
And there wasn't
accidental.
much I could
Yeah,
do.
so- But
So-
yeah. So what does your hex do? What does it have to do? Does it get a save or is it just on?
All right. So, he just gets it until the spell ends, which is like an hour. If I hit it with an attack, it takes extra damage, and
Okay.
I'm choosing strength as an ability, so it's now got disadvantage on anything dealing with strength.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's great. So it works a bit like Hunter's Mark, but also gives disadvantage on a save as well. Okay.
Yeah, I can move it like a Hunter's Mark once, I think. No, I can do it, but in this case, it's just weaken it, so if we can get it down here, it doesn't tear us up quite so quickly.
You'd hope.
Okay. All right, perfect. So you
And
hex
then
it.
I burn.
Peter, do you wanna hoist your trident at it as it kind of hovers over the top?
14.
No, that won't hit.
Okay.
That was a nice sound, though.
Yeah, it was. Okay, as expected. I suck.
So yeah, it flies. So it hits. Who rolled under 10? This was my
Me.
calculation. So it hits Daemora, it hits Peter, it hits Inch, and
Hit me.
Frank. So let's follow the normal rules then, just to calculate. So you get a dexterity saving throw here.
Dexterity saving. Please don't cook me.
I
please
can't
don't
remember how
cook
to
me,
take a
please don't
saving
cook me.
throw.
Just
Oh,
click
yeah.
on Dexterity on the Attributes tab. It'll ask you if you want an ability or a save.
Cool.
He was getting all of his dice out now, and I'm starting to worry.
21.
21, that's a pass. 2.
16 and 13.
You got 2?
No, that's just I'm just
No.
listing out the numbers for you.
Inch at a 16, myself and Demore had 13.
16 is a pass.
13.
16's your pass mark. So
Okay,
just,
so
you know,
sweet.
3, 4,
My
5,
anus is twitching.
All right, you passed.
6.
He's still counting dice.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
well.
find 7.
Oh my god! Can we run?
7d4,
Fuck the
right,
counts.
Craig? 7d4.
Yes, Daryl.
I've got an idea in my head of what those dice are.
What do you think they are, Frank?
We're only level 6, so I'm betting you're not sending anything too huge. I'd love it to be 6, but I'm betting they'll be 8s.
8. So it's 8 dice, and they are d8s. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Well, I'm gonna die.
So whoever passed takes half as much as of this.
What's the
So-
DC?
16 is the DC. 7, 14,
And remember, you're 5 higher than normal due to the AIDS.
20, 21,
So, because it
30.
hit me.
33 points of damage.
Hold on, please.
What?
So, because it hit me,
Mhm.
are we assuming my rage was triggered based on what we discussed?
Yes.
Hey.
So, where is it? Where's my there we go. Because my rage was triggered, can I also apply a spirit shield to Demora?
Okay.
Which is if you're raging, another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage. You can use your reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, okay. That gives you something to do during that round and gives
Yeah.
you a bit of yeah, okay. Maybe not
2d6.
exactly rules as written, but yeah, that'll do.
A 2d6. That's a what? Which one's the d6? Ah!
Square one.
Square one. 1, 2, roll. There you go. So reduce Demora's damage by 5.
So anyone who failed takes 33. Anyone who passed
What?
takes 16. Yep.
So Lexar was assuming your health and armor rating is a bit higher than Demora's there.
Yeah, didn't help against that, but it did. I do have a higher armor rating, so yeah.
So did I
But
take
get
any,
it-
Craig?
Fuck it. Jesus Christ.
It didn't hit you, I don't think.
Oh, thank Jesus Christ.
So I
for
did
that.
a kind of 50-50 on who it would hit because we don't have a proper laid out battle map.
You've got -5 as well, Daryl.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
and it breathes out this massive beam of hot light that just burns straight through buildings and leaves fire in its wake as it kind of swoops around and goes to circle back around the settlement.
No, no, Philip.
Good night, Philip.
Night, Philip.
You little legend.
Night,
Team,
Philip.
Team Santa over there.
It was Where's Wally? That wasn't it? Looked like it. I couldn't see. Oh wow, it is actually Team Santa. Looks more like Where's Wally to me.
Right.
Yeah, it
so,
Craig, can I do something? Sorry, because Joseph come in.
yeah, of course. What do you want to do?
Invoke the cloud rune. Hang on.
Okay, what does the cloud rune do?
No, doesn't matter. Bastard son of a fucking whore. Go on.
Wow.
I'm glad he's not in the room. Let's put it that way.
So, from behind a couple of buildings, I'm going to assume, Chris, wake up, stop looking at your phone.
I'm here. No, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm just ordering
I'm
something. I'm gone.
So, do you want to take a shot at it, Chris?
Can I reach it? Is the question.
Yeah, you will be able now.
Well then, yes, I do.
So it kind of sweeps down and across the town in this sort of motion, and then starts to circle back north this way.
Right. I'll
Just
just
casually
moving
moving several hundred feet at a time away from us.
Oh, I mean, we have to just kind of assume. Don't use this as an accurate kind of description. We're doing a bit of theatre of the mind while we do combat here. Peter's muted.
I said I will request some combat music.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Sorry.
I think this is lovely combat
I want to
music.
feel the tension.
It definitely should have been on combat music at this point. Battle music. Combat tracks. Let's try that one.
Ooh, I found one
I've
for
sent you
you,
a message,
Craig.
Craig, so it's up to you. Yes or no.
What's the
Can
aura
you upload them, Craig?
Okay, so my
You
first
can
draft-
upload them in, yes.
Right, let
you
me
need to
download
rip
this
them,
for
though.
you.
You need to rip them from YouTube first.
What's the extra damage? Ooh, which click on?
Let's turn this camera off.
What is the extra damage on that, Craig?
On this, nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's just going to be the 3 attacks.
Yep.
Normal. Okay.
Remember, you do one without the bonuses as well.
Yeah. So I assume that's. Why did that not even roll to hit?
It just rolled you damage flat out.
That was really weird.
You're just that good.
Yeah,
Anything again?
that one.
Do you want to roll again?
Okay, now it's working.
Weird.
16 a hit?
Miss.
Miss. Okay, so that's the first one. This is my second one.
That's a hit.
And then I'll have to use my crossbow expert attack for the third one, won't I?
Yeah.
So, there we go. And that's a miss.
Yep. Okay, so from behind the building, you guys just see like a couple of crossbow bolts come from people that you didn't even know were there. Inch, what do you want to do?
Is it now on the floor or is it flying really low?
It's just like flying low at the moment. You can probably hit it with a javelin now, Inch.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say, can I javelin its bitch ass? Normal. Probably not. Oh, maybe. And again,
Yep.
that's defo or not.
No.
So the first one for 7.
Okay, yeah.
And
That's
10.
fine. Okay. Right. Who's next?
I am, but
There you go.
there we go. Yeah, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to use Quicken Spell. I'm going to make my blink bonus action. What's the best way of saying it? But I'll do the cantrip first. I'll cast Firebolt at it though. Okay, Firebolt. There you go.
Peter, why haven't you taken any damage?
I have.
It doesn't look like your
49
upper
of
is with.
60.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
showing barely injured. The elk is
Oh,
fine.
that's weird. Okay, fine. All right.
17,
17 is a hit.
11 fire damage then.
Ooh, fire damage.
Hitting another wing, of course. Gotta target those wings, and I'm also gonna cast blink.
Okay.
And it'll be the end of my turn, so I'll roll a d20 for blink. And it does nothing! Yay!
Okay.
Why do I upload music, Craig?
You can't.
Alright, I'll send you this then.
Send it me, I'll do it.
Alright.
Yeah,
Craig's
Peter
probably a
can
bit busy
do it.
right now.
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain to me distances and things on this map?
So it's about 40 feet in the air, hovering around the top of the town. Pretty much, it's not far from you. Like it's fairly close in terms of vertical, but it's about 40 feet up.
40 feet.
Yep.
That's handy. 10 feet reach. All right. I'm gonna hold my hand up to it. I'm gonna
And
cast Gust of Wind
okay.
as a 60-foot long straight line blast of wind emanates from me. I don't think there's any point in it.
Nah,
See what
imagine not.
Gust of Wind does. Oh, apparently there's a song called Gust of Wind by Pharrell. That's Gust of Wind DD 5e.
Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away.
Okay.
And as his wings are presumably spread, that should give him some extra boost.
And I did specify strength as he's under disadvantage due to the hex.
You did indeed.
So that's when he starts his turn.
So what is it? It's a saving throw, right?
Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw.
What's the DC?
I'm guessing it's my spell DC, which is 13.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, I guess it's got a strength of 8 billion.
Well, yeah.
It's strong. Let's put it that way. Anyway, so you Gust of Wind it, and Habrek, have you got any immediate plans?
No.
It will at least slow down its flight.
It'll also put out flames. So if he... Yeah.
Okay. But you cast it up in the air, right?
I cast it at it.
Yeah.
So he is in that... He's in that line, whether he wants to or not.
Yeah, fine. Lexar?
How far is Demora from me right now? Since obviously the map is a little subjective.
I mean, we're going to assume that you're all within 30 feet of each other.
All right, then I'm going to move. Well, we're paused, so I can't, but I'm going to move over near Demora, and we'll throw a Cure Wounds on Demora.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and crank that up a slot. 15 points back.
Thank you very much!
But that is about all I've got right now.
Okay. My Shardling Dragon
The good guy.
passes his strength save, funnily enough. And he does
At disadvantage?
at disadvantage quite easily.
I
He ro-
assume he's strong.
Just to clarify, he rolled a 20 with disadvantage. Yeah.
Must be nice. Good job, you. Alright.
So he does a north to south strafe of the town. And can I have, again, a flat D20 from everyone?
This is not a good day for me.
So, oh dear. So everyone but Habrek and Daemora seem to have cottoned on what it's going to do, right? It's crazy. And move out of the way. So, Can I have
And
a
me.
dexterity saving throw from you? No, I've got it. I've put it even lower. You're fine. You've got an 18. You're all good. So yeah, can I have a dexterity saving throw?
Demora's
9.
not very dexterous.
This is not looking like Demora's day, to be honest with you.
Demora's gonna die.
Habrek manages to save. I don't
The
think Paladin's
dwarf
fine.
in plate armor is more dexterous. Fuck's sake.
Demora may care again, but her feet apparently don't. You know?
Always the feet. The last
Always
bit to care.
The agony of defeat.
Oh god.
Oh, that's one of the worst puns I've ever heard.
It's just brilliant.
That's a classic.
So-
I can't believe no one else said it. God.
Habrek, you take half of this, but I rolled 47. Demora, you take the whole lot.
Yeah, Demora doesn't have life.
47 is enough to kill Demora. That is more than double your hit points.
Oh,
That is, yeah.
shit.
What? Yeah.
Because you're on 6, right? So you'd go go down a minus fucking a lot.
No, it's your
I was
What
on.
were you on?
It was. Sorry. How does that work? I was on.
What were you
What
on?
was the? What was the damage? 40.
47.
I've got 30 hit points now and 38 total and an extra 5 temporary.
Okay, so you're down anyway.
I'm
So you're
definitely
at
down.
0.
I'm definitely at the good old
Not dead
0
though.
mark.
Not dead though. Okay, and so it swoops north to south, and again, it circles back around at the dock because it's paying attention to the fact that you guys are now throwing stuff at it, and loads of like half of the militia have already been scorched by this thing. It's not going well for them. Tarlin?
Okay. How far? That's too far for me.
You're close enough, mate.
Am I?
We're assuming it's pretty close, just to save everybody the headache
okay.
of calculating.
I'm going to cast the Fairy Fire on it.
Okay, what's the range on Fairy Fire?
I think. Hang on. 60 foot.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. As long as it's more than 30, then I'm alright with you doing it. It's okay.
Dexterity saving throw, Craig. I think it'll pass it, but it might be worth.
Oh, let's see what its stat is for dexterity.
So what was the damage that it did? 47?
47,
To
yeah.
everybody else?
To everybody else. Yeah. To Habrek, Habrek saved, so he takes half. And it was Demora took 47. Yeah, so we've got what's the DC?
12.
Oh,
Do I take half on the save as well?
You didn't have to do the dexterity save, mate. You rolled high enough to not be hit in the first place.
Okay. So I dodged out of it.
Yeah. It was basically anyone that rolled under 5 on the second shot was going to take a strafe for the breath. Okay. Let's have a nosy. Who's next? Oh, you cast Fairy Fire, right?
Yeah,
So
so that hasn't worked on
It
it.
passed, unfortunately. Yeah, so you didn't light
Okay.
it up. That would have been
Yeah,
perfect, though.
Yeah, as a bonus action, Craig,
Yep.
I would like to. How far away is them? I would like to use cunning action to dash towards Demora.
Okay, yeah, so you kind of burst out from behind the buildings towards this person on the ground and stand next to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me. For
This is not consensual, Chris.
now.
Someone say inch.
I'm gonna go and grab a drink for 2 minutes.
Please,
Inch.
please. 18.
18 is a hit.
Sweet. 21.
21 is a hit.
So 19 points of damage, please. In total.
Yep.
And then end turn, I suppose. That's
Yeah.
all man's got. There we go. I ended it for you.
Thank you.
Demora's dead.
Demora, can we have a death save, please?
How do you do that?
Where are
It's a
death
D-
saves on
flat
this?
D20.
A D20 will do
there
it.
you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a 1 pass.
Cool.
Palace.
Can I run away from this group of people?
Yeah, sure. If you want to take a different
I
route.
don't understand. Can I go anywhere on this map, or how far can I
Yeah,
go?
yeah. Well, we'll just assume you can basically run through town if you want.
I'm gonna fucking go here then.
Okay.
Is this thing still flying?
Yep, it's still like 40 feet in the air.
I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands on myself.
Okay.
20 points. Because I am practically dead. Is that a full action? Lay on Hands. Yeah,
I
it is.
can't remember what it is.
I want to say lay on hands is an action. I'm not 100%,
As an
but I
action,
want
you
to say.
can touch Chris. Yeah, that's an action. And then a bonus action. Bonus action. Can I cast Spiritual Weapon?
Yes, yeah.
I want to cast Spiritual Weapon and send it at the dragon. Um, $19.
Yeah, that did it.
It takes 10 force damage. If you wouldn't mind bringing on a good point to the battlefield.
Yeah. Good point. There you go. So your good point flies up to the dragon and hits it. Okay.
That's my turn done.
Who's next? Halbrecht Foehammer.
Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just can't do anything.
Do you not have anything you can throw at it or anything like that?
Not particularly. Well, it'll get to me eventually. Go on.
Yep. Okay. Lexar Mason.
Okay, well, I know.
Actually, sorry, can I go back? I'll
Yeah.
cast Cure Wounds on Daryl.
You have cure wounds?
Your wounds?
Yes, I do.
You're horrible, you. Go on.
There you go, Daryl.
Just realised I switched my video off for some reason. Yes, I'm
Does that
wearing a
mean
snowman
I'm no
t-shirt.
longer unconscious?
Yeah, you don't have to do a death save anymore.
Yeah.
It's not
Lexar.
much, mate, but it gets you up.
Oh, you always get me up.
Hey now. Okay, well, hey, I was going to come work on that, but somebody's done that. I appreciate that. Let's try something interesting here. We're going to try and blind the dragon.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to work. He gets a con save, and this thing is huge. But
Okay.
it's worth a shot. I
Like
don't
the
have much.
constitution of a cinder block.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it passes.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I honestly didn't expect it to work, but we're trying everything we can here.
Okay. So,
That's all I got right now.
having done 2 sweeps of the town, the dragon lands down basically at the party, at the largest group of people, which is smashes down next to you, Lexar and Habret, to basically clean up now, because it feels like, it's done what it needs to do. It just needs to get rid of these pesky leftovers, to be honest with you.
The
He's still
meddling
got the
kids.
hex on him, so let's hope for the best.
I destroyed this town if it were for you pesky kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to work these out. Whether it's going to go for you, Lexar, or you, Harbrek. That's 2 for Harbrek. 3 for Harbrek, right? Here we go. All on you, Harbrek. Tough guy. Tough guy with your tough
Time
wings
for the
and your
reactionaries.
tough defense.
Fun times ahead.
So it makes 2 attacks with its claws. That one's a miss. That one's a hit. And it does...
The hit with a 23.
Yeah, it still hits with a
That
23.
armor is nuts.
So 2d6 plus 7. That's 16 points of damage. And then it does a tail swipe on you as well. Yeah, so what's your armor class now?
23.
23. That's a miss with the tail then. Okay, let's have a look. And it's going to use this as well. Can you all make a wisdom saving throw, please?
All?
All.
Fuck. This is where
No, I can't. Fucking hell.
I have -1 wisdom. I landed on 17. What? Oh my god. Fuck off.
Damora's having a bad day.
Daemora really is having a bad day. This pass mark is 16 you're looking for.
At least, she'll care about dying.
Oh no.
So who's passed? Pallas passed. Tarlin didn't. Lexar did. Inch did. So 3 of you passed, and the other 3 failed. So the 3 of you that failed cannot attack the dragon for a whole minute.
Oh my
Minute.
god.
Oh,
And how
minute.
long's that in game?
Define
rounds.
10 rounds. Define
rounds.
attack, Craig.
That's it. You cannot attack the dragon for 10 minutes.
I can't cause physical damage
So,
to the dragon.
Yeah, a charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with a harmful abilities or magical effects.
With
Even if
harmful
harmful
ability.
But you can
Oh.
repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Where it says with magical effects, any magical effect or just harmful magic effects?
It says, let's have a look. It says all magical effects, so any magical effects.
Okay.
So
Um,
if it's, can they still do physical damage?
Can they do physical damage? No.
No. Okay.
No, not until they pass. So it does this, and you feel just absolutely overwhelmed with the sense of like awe and wonder at this beast. Right? It shimmers like shardling, yet it's shaped and moves like a dragon. And your mind becomes overtaken, and all 3 of you begin to strike down militia from Bremen.
I'll try, but obviously I've not done a great job against the dragon.
Hey,
Militia probably win.
All right. Who got charmed now? I lost track. I know
So
Dermora.
just to clarify, yeah, because I didn't get a chance to kind of finish what I was saying there. So Habrek is charmed, Daemora is charmed, Harlan is charmed.
Is this being charmed, Craig? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need to re-roll then because I've got advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Okay, go for it.
So do you want me to roll a flat d20 again?
Yes, please. Plus your wisdom, obviously your wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what off? Oh no.
What's your wisdom though?
+0.
Oh,
Failed. 16.
Mine's
that means you
-1.
failed.
I got lucky.
Oh.
sorry. So yeah, you're still charmed, unfortunately.
God damn it.
So yeah, he forces you to then start basically wailing on the militia until you in your next turns. So
Can I whack
Tarlin,
him on head with the blunt side of my axe to knock him
you
out?
haven't even seen this yet, Inch. It hasn't even transpired just yet. So Tarlin, you basically pull out your hand crossbows and shoot 3 militia in the back, just like
Ooh.
instantly.
My bad.
Do you want to do another saving throw with advantage at the end of your turn?
Yes, I do.
My bad.
It's on me.
Oops.
Okay, so you want me to do a saving throw now?
Yep.
With advantage, d20. There you go, 17.
Okay, now you've passed, so you can no longer be charmed by it.
Still. Do I
Oh,
still
so
get
once
my-
you've passed. Once
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
passed
It lasts once
you're
you've
immune.
passed. It lasts for 24 hours. You can no longer be charmed.
Do I still get my turn? Or
No, that's the end
No.
of your turn.
okay.
You've lost it. Everyone kind of that failed loses at least one turn. Inch, your turn.
This is going to be a big mistake moving that close, but hey.
Yeah, you are the one that needs to get up there close.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, you need to be, defending these guys.
15?
Nope.
Is it 16?
Nope.
Just did a double take. Monka. Oh, well, that was a fucking bust.
Nope.
My axe just bounces off its armor. End turn.
Pretty much. Daemora.
What do I do to the militia, mate? Come on.
Oh
You're
yeah.
down, aren't
So you what can we use on your turn?
Burn, baby,
Is
burn.
Daemora still down?
Do not cast a cloud on
she
us.
can use Hunger Hadar on the militia. Let me just check if he's allowed to make you cast
I
spells.
thought when it was a charm, you just melee attack, don't you?
I was going to say, it should be just melee if it's a...
In that case, I'm not going to do a lot to the militia, let's be honest.
It is just a melee attack, yes.
Just
yes.
slap him.
You
So
slap
you're
the
literally
militia.
just yeah.
I can't even remember what... I
I've
have
done
daggers.
nothing so far, but now I'm coming in really handy for the dragon.
literally dagger. So yeah, you will dagger a militia. So yeah, you step up to a militia as well and just stab him through the armor, and he's like, and he hits the deck. And the militia are really confused as to what's going on. Half of them have been torched. The remaining half are getting murdered by you guys, not necessarily the dragon.
Can love that dragon. Wait, whoa.
Oh, give me your save. Give me your wisdom save. No, you are
see
still
ya.
charmed, my friend.
I guess I get to roll for blink now that I'm not unconscious.
What's blink?
D20. If I get above 11 or 11, I go out onto another plane.
What is it? A spell?
Yeah, it was a spell I cast ages ago. It lasts a minute.
Oh,
Yeah,
if you're
it doesn't-
unconscious, you wouldn't. It would. It
Doesn't
stops
require
at
concentration.
halfway. Once you've gone unconscious, it will stop entirely. I think.
Wonderful. What a waste of a third level
Hey,
spell slot.
Bremen's a dumb town anyway.
Fuck this.
Fuck Bremen and his stupid ass shit. Let me just check it. Let me just be absolutely sure on that ruling. Blink. I'm pretty sure. Usually, whenever you've gone unconscious or anything like that stops.
Yeah, I teabagged her as well.
What?
Yeah. I wonder why your mouth tasted salty?
It's not concentration, interestingly enough.
Yeah, I thought that was
Um,
weird.
Casting time 1 action, duration 1 minute. Let's have a look. So yeah, you can. It looks like you can just blink into the ethereal.
Cool.
Okay.
Can I continue even though I've been unconscious, or I'm just...
Yeah, it doesn't say it's concentration. I fully expected it to be so. That's weird though. That's a
Yeah,
very
okay,
odd.
I'm gonna go onto a different plane then.
Poof!
Poof! I disappear.
So you, let's have a look. Did you roll your d20?
Yeah, I got 18.
Yeah. So you jump onto the ethereal plane. At the start of your next turn, and when the spell ends, if you're on the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied space of your choice. You can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished.
Yeah.
While on the ethereal plane, you can see and hear, which everything casts shades of grey, up to 60 feet from you, basically. So you're very much like when Frodo puts the ring on in Lord of the Rings, like, you know.
That's genuinely what I thought of when I read that.
You've disappeared into disappearingness. Whoom. Ghost. Right. Is that you?
Yeah. That's right. That's got to be the last part of my turn. I did kill a militia, so you know, I did something good.
Palace.
Palace digs his...
Doesn't he roll a wisdom save thing?
I already did that. I failed.
Did he?
I'm charmed in another plane.
I mean, you've removed yourself from being a threat, though, because you've effectively blinked to another dimension whilst being charmed, which is a bit odd, but go on.
But I come back at the start of my turn. That's the. It's like in for my turn and then out again.
True. Palace?
Can I go now? Yay!
Yeah.
Palace digs his spurs into Elcolas and charges at the dragon.
Okay.
Grin on his face. As he gets to 10 feet, he cracks his whip with a wrathful
Yep.
smite.
Okay.
So bear that in mind for a sec. God damn it. Oh shit, it's a single whip, isn't it? 12.
It doesn't hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fucking shitty fucking... and
any-
Elcolas is going to charge into him. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
So he's going to do a charge. Give me a DC 13 strength saving throw.
With disadvantage, right? Yeah, he passes.
Who's got disadvantage?
The dragon, because he's hexed it.
Oh, of course. And he passes.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not doing any good, but damn it, it's there.
Easily, to be quite frank, Peter.
Well,
Elcolas just bounces off it.
That was more of a gamble than anything.
Is any of our party within 5 foot of the dragon, Craig? Okay.
I am.
Yes.
Cool.
Habrek is. It's dropped down next to Habrek, Inch, and Lexar now.
Cool. Just because when you put the thing on,
I know what you're referring. Yeah, sneak attack.
yes, multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. You can only do it once a turn. To be fair.
Can you? It just
Yeah,
says.
Yeah, it applies to one attack.
One
Ah,
attack
okay.
per turn. If you could do that every round, fuck me.
Yeah,
That would be
No,
crazy.
I didn't see what it specified.
You have to
that
hit it
was.
first, though, Chris. That's part of the challenge.
Yes.
Habrek, my charmed fellow.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't do nothing. So
Can you do a wisdom saving throw for me? So you pass at the end of your turn. But yeah, prior to that, you you cut down the easiest targets you can find, which are the militia. So you can see there's a lot of just bleeding town militia. The others just scatter. It remains as just you guys versus the dragon at this point.
I mean, did they really do anything anyway?
Nah, not really. They're there for flavour more than anything.
Fodder.
the
Lexar.
flavour was misery.
Almost got your crit, Peter.
No, I was just testing the... I've taken it down to one stupid whip.
One whip.
Alrighty. Well, I had a plan, but Demora's gone, so I'm going to adjust that plan, and we're going to throw a quick dispel magic at Habrek and break the charm.
Oh, he's already snapped out of it.
Oh, did he? I'm sorry, I missed
Yeah,
that. And then forget I said that.
Take care of yourself.
Let's adjust the plan yet again.
Let's adjust the plan another time. Shit. All right. You know what? Fine. We're going to cast our spirit guardians and raise my unliving family and companions from around.
Okay, and he makes a wisdom saving throw, right?
Makes a wisdom save.
He passes.
All right. So he takes 10 damage.
What type of damage?
Necrotic. Which he cannot resist.
Okay.
Oh shit, I've got 2 attacks.
Peter there, head in hands.
That is the reaction of a man who knows he's just fucked himself up there.
Chardlin Dragon.
He now
So let's
takes
have a
another
look.
10. He takes another 10 because he's starting his turn there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to re-roll it every time. I will just assume
Fair
the
enough.
10. It's easier. As my fleshless friends harry him amidships.
Okay. So, let's have a look. Hi, love. Bear me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
24 hits you, doesn't it, Palace?
Yeah.
He's got disadvantage, Craig, the dragon,
And it's... Okay, I'll roll
on
that again.
attacks.
What's your armor class, Palace?
17.
Oh, he misses then. You better thank Inch for that.
Thank you, Inch.
No problemo.
I guess I'm gonna
Okay.
get this armor fixed.
You just get new armor, dude. It's gonna be cheaper and
I
easier.
have new armor. It also needs fixing.
Inch, what's
new
your armor class?
You hit me without a doubt. 15.
Yeah, he's hit you then.
Yeah, you're not about not being hit. You're about soaking damage.
For
Hold
18
on.
damage.
So half.
Plus 17 damage, so...
So I would like to use Stone's Endurance on
Yep.
the first attack.
Yep.
So when you take damage, you use your reaction to roll a d12 and add your Constitution modifier to the number rolled and reduce the damage by that total. So what's the d12? The third one across?
Fifth one along.
Fifth one?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20.
Roll. Watch I get cooked.
Ah, I wanted that 10 for you, dude.
Yeah, and what is my Constitution modifier?
It's probably pretty high.
Plus 3 or plus 4?
Look under
or something like that.
Constitution.
I've got two
Plus
numbers.
4. Plus 4.
So plus 4, so 5.
Yep.
On that 18 then.
So that becomes a 13, and then you half the rest, so 6. And then
Right,
another
6.
17 from the next attack.
Half that, yeah.
Yep.
Another 8. Not too shabby. Ah, damn it. Bullet sponge. Yay!
Okay. Which should put you down to what? I don't know.
57.
That's alright, I'll take that. Tarlin.
Question, Craig. If I cast a spell, am I still allowed to attack my crossbow with my bonus and my weapon expert?
Nope.
Just a spell.
Just a spell.
Oh, it would have rolled it for me. Just ignore that number anyway. It gave me the same shit.
I'm going to cast a
Right,
globe
so
of darkness onto the Shardland, round the Shardland Dragon's head,
Okay.
so it now cannot see.
I mean, how big is darkness?
It's a 15-foot spear, radius sphere, so I think it's going to be big enough to encompass its head.
So you want to cover the whole thing in darkness?
I want to cover its head in darkness, yeah.
You have to do the whole radius. You can't just go this specific area.
Well, yeah, I'm going to target on its head, so a 15-foot sphere
Okay,
target
fine.
on its head.
Yep. So that's
and
enough to cover it, basically. The whole thing is engulfed in darkness.
So that
Hello,
cannot now
darkness, my old friend.
see. I believe that's all I can do, mate. Let me
Yep.
just double check. I'm still trying to get fully to grips with them.
Hello,
Yes, I
darkness,
believe
my
there
old
is.
friend.
Yeah, okay, I'm done.
Inch,
Wish me luck.
you're attacking into darkness now, Inch, so you get disadvantage.
So question. Here, so I'm attacking into darkness, but my axe also has the moonlight thingamajig on. Does
It
that
doesn't
light up the
cut through
darkness?
darkness, I'm afraid.
Where's my character sheet? My brain
Magical
is
darkness is only cut through by magical light or
A spell of
what is it,
second.
like
semantics
True Sight
here,
and
but
Devil's
wouldn't
Sight and stuff.
isn't my axe magical light?
It's a
No,
magical
so
spell of
literally the
second level or
spell
higher.
light, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So thanks, Chris.
So, well, I thought that we
Do
that we
I
wouldn't attack with
control
disadvantage
click
on
or
that,
right click on it? I
Yeah,
don't.
you do.
Just click the attack and it'll ask you disadvantage.
This is gonna be fucking fun. I would have hit that as well. Look.
God, you'll get angry when I cast a ball of darkness with tentacles in it.
17 plus, is that a hit?
That's a hit.
So 8 damage there for the +2 on my axe.
Yep.
And then, end turn.
Oh dear. I
Okay.
don't know what's going to happen now. But Craig will
Game
tell
over.
us. So I blink back into existence after taking off the one ring. And then what do I do?
We'll assume you spend your turn in the ethereal plane, and then give me a wisdom save, and then you blink back into existence.
I thought I came back at the start of my turn.
You can do if you want.
Well, no, because I don't want to attack anyone.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Where
charmed,
do
remember?
you want to appear? I'll let you choose where you appear.
Well, I appeared 10 feet away from where I was, so let's just
You
say
go
a
back
bit
a little
further
bit.
away.
Yeah.
I'm just going to point this out. According to the rules, when we attack something that we can't see, we roll disadvantage. But when you're
Yeah.
attacking a target that can't see you, you don't. So it negates each other out.
I'm not sure that's entirely true.
If
But
multiple situations affect the roll and one each grants or imposes an advantage or
Why
disadvantage.
would him not being able to see you?
Well,
cancel
that's what
out?
it says, yeah. It says when you attack a target you can't see it, you have disadvantage on the attack roll. This is true whether you're guessing the target location. When the creature can't see you, you have an advantage on attack roll against it. So basically it's saying that it'll basically just
Okay.
make it
You're
a
all
flat
stood in the
attack.
dark, just waving your weapons around.
Yeah.
Can I just do one more normal attack then?
Nope, not at this point. We've continued now.
Okay.
I'm just going to carry on from where we are.
No worries.
Because otherwise we'll just backtrack for fucking ages.
Alright.
Yeah, Daemora, I'm going to say... I'm going to roll this randomly, and you're going to firebolt one of the party now.
I thought I couldn't cast. You couldn't make me cast spells.
Oh,
Can't-
yeah,
you
it's a
can't, it's
cantrip,
melee
though.
only.
Oh, well, we'll make
It's
you do a
melee
dagger
attack.
attack.
Okay.
It is a melee attack. Yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to find. I've never done this. Never done a melee. I'm trying to fucking find it. There you
And
go.
I'm the closest to him.
Yeah, we'll do that. And you fail to stab him.
Consistently rolling, at least. Let's be honest.
If you're
That's
gonna
fine.
fail, this is the time to fail.
And then
Now
I'll do
give me
my-
a wisdom save.
Yeah, like that's gonna actually get me out of it. Hey,
There
told
we
you,
go.
little
You can all actually behave normally.
All right, and then I roll a d20 to see if I pop the ring back on. Which I do, so I disappear again.
Are you sitting this fight out then?
Womp.
No,
But he disappears, but now will come back with his own control.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I
I
feel
actually
better,
cast
guys!
spells.
Blink.
He can blink in and out of reality and do what he wants now.
Just
So
got
he stabs
visions
you
of
and
him.
goes, "I'm so sorry," and then
Go get
disappears.
me a takeaway while you're out of phase.
Comes back with the Mackies.
I've just got visions of him on the ethereal plane getting control of his like consciousness back, just doing like John Travolta. No, like looking because he doesn't know where he's gone.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, oh god, what happened? Where the fuck am I?
That was some heavy mead.
Going whatever I don't remember anything about last night. You know?
Palace?
Mental note: don't take this again.
I'm going to attack him with my whip.
Whip.
Have I got advantage because he can't see me?
No, apparently not. According to the way Chris was going, well, you don't attack with advantage, nor do you attack with disadvantage. So
He said
the
disadvantage
darkness.
and advantage cancel each other out.
Yes, it's a
yeah,
normal attack.
so it doesn't matter. It becomes a normal attack then.
Am I blind?
He's in darkness.
Am I in darkness?
You're not.
But when you go to attack it, you're attacking something.
You can't
in the
see
dark.
what you're
Can't see
attacking.
it.
So you can't see, which imposes disadvantage on you. But
You
it
hit
can't
anyway.
see,
'Cause-
so that would normally give a player advantage, or they
Advantage,
negate
but
each
it
other
balances.
out. So it's a normal
Yeah.
attack.
Right.
Fucking casters. Right, so the 26 hit.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to attack him again.
You're a caster yourself, Peter. Fuck
I know,
off.
I know. I'm only 2/3 caster.
Okay, so
Oh.
fuck.
Damage.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
13 doesn't.
13, okay. And then and then Good Point is going to attack him.
Yep.
I need to sort this. There we go.
Wah, wah.
Then
Craig's all in this.
Elkalas is going to hoof him.
I've got another plan.
We'll try to hoof him.
Yep.
Where is he? Oh, 22. 8
Yep.
bludgeoning damage. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Habrek finally gets to do something.
Okay. What sort of roll do I have to do to run and get on him?
So you want to run into darkness and climb onto something
Well,
you
darkness is
can't
only
see.
on its head.
That's gonna be acrobatics, right?
It's all around it, Keith. To be fair,
How
You're
big
re-
is this thing? Out of
it's
curiosity?
massive.
But it's only a 15-foot cube or sphere of darkness, isn't it?
How big
choose-
is it?
Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15
Yeah, it's
foot
huge. So
radius
it's 15
sphere.
foot. So
Yeah,
you
15
would
foot
cover the
radius
whole
sphere.
thing.
I'll
It's
give
just
you a
enough.
leggy up.
For the sake of simplicity, you cover it with darkness. For fuck's sake! Right, let's go. What do you want to do? So you want to run onto it?
Yeah.
Okay. I want
What?
an acrobatics check with
Okay.
disadvantage probably, because you can't actually see anything in the darkness.
Oh, then it's failed. We'll
Um,
go with that one.
I'm unsurprised by that somehow.
I would have pissed myself if it was a nat 20.
Sorry, didn't mean to skip over you there. Lexar.
I I know he's there, and we've established this is a standard thing there. So I will actually burn my inspiration and clobber him.
Okay.
So it's normal roll.
I don't think you will be today.
Oh, that should have. I didn't roll the advantage for whatever fucking reason. So because I put it as normal, not advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just do a different roll for that.
What gives you advantage?
That
I used my inspiration.
Oh.
for 3 points
So,
of
3
damage.
points. And I will then call upon Kelimvor to give me a hand and channel Touch of Death for an extra 17 necrotic damage points.
Oh, that's nice.
That was big.
That is big.
Do I want to do this? What are we looking like? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yeah, I'll throw a quick bonus action on that. For Mass Healing Word on myself, Hobrek, and Palace for 8 points.
Yes, thank you.
Very nice.
And with a heavy sigh of fatigue, my turn is over.
And now you may rest.
Okay.
And scene.
The Shardling Dragon is getting a bit angry with you lot. So,
I'm not even there.
yeah.
Literally.
Pussy.
You just took the words right out my mouth then.
So,
And you thought I couldn't get any further away from the party in a fight.
Then another blade. Yeah, that really does it. Not gonna lie.
Will you be sitting out the fight, Daryl? Nope.
Daryl, you've just done a
blinks out of
smite meal.
existence.
Technically not sitting. That's it.
what's your
Fucking
armor
meal.
class, Lexar?
18.
Oh, fuck you.
No, fuck the dragon.
It's also attacking with disadvantage, Craig.
I'm already
not-
doing that, Inch.
It's a bold strategy, God. Fuck the dragon.
That's a hit on you, Hobrek,
We don't have any bards, do we?
for 12 points of damage.
Don't even.
Did you two take your 8 healing points back last round?
Who?
33
I gave
hit,
it to
Craig.
Palace and to Hobrek.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
And he
Okay.
misses
Keith,
the
did you
second
get
attack.
yours?
I don't know, Keith's here. He's just done Gift of the Metallic Dragon again, though.
So he's here.
Okay.
Dragon's going, this seems really familiar, god damn it.
Oh, Daryl's here now.
Hey! Look, he blinked!
Linked into
I'm
existence.
gonna do the same as Demora.
And it takes off into the air and
Oh,
flies
not again.
back over.
Opportunity attacks.
Yep, you all get opportunity attacks.
Woo! So is that with advantage then?
Nope. Just a normal attack.
Oh, because of the thing.
It ain't gonna be me.
It ain't gonna be me either, for fuck's sake.
Nope. Just Keith, I think.
What, we all got a normal attack on it?
Yeah,
I'm
because
gonna. Can I use Channel Divinity on a opportunity attack?
Nope.
It's a
It's
special.
a normal melee attack. So you won't miss. And it flies off 80 feet away from you. As it realises that this strategy of landing isn't working for it.
So back to the strategy where it attacks us from the sky.
Hmm.
At least they can't see us.
Well,
Does
that's
the
the
darkness
interesting
follow
part,
it?
though.
No.
Yes,
Darkness.
the darkness
No.
does follow it.
Why
No,
not?
it doesn't. It's exactly where you cast it.
You didn't target the point of the dragon,
I did target the dragon.
Its head.
so in theory, it should stick to the dragon.
It does not. You cast it in a 15-foot radius. Wherever you
Emanating-
cast, it stays.
Yeah.
Emanating from a point you designate. If that point is dragon's head,
Absolutely not. It's not cast onto something. It is
if
not
the point,
cast
if the point
onto
you
something.
if the point you choose is an object, right? The darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
It's not an object.
a fake metal dragon is not an object. I argue that point. I will argue that point.
I'd also argue that point.
Not an
I
object.
argue that point as well.
Is this the whole if I cast darkness on a train, does it No, I'm sorry. I've got to humorise it a bit.
It's a construct. It is not an object. An object is a coin or something you carry. It's not like in the same way that it specifies creature or
But
It's
what
not
about
an
its
object.
armor?
Should've
Its
cast it on his
armor's
wallet.
an object.
On his wa-
Coins fall.
That sounds like DM fiat to me, but I respect it as also having done it, so I accept.
Okay. I mean, it makes absolutely zero difference because you weren't getting advantage from it anyway, and it wasn't really gaining any sort of disadvantage.
I mean,
from...
it's taken off now.
Craig, you're right. I've just looked it up. It doesn't move with the creature.
Told you.
Well, fair enough.
There you go.
But you all wanted to argue with me like I,
I
was
did
wrong.
No, I just looked it up straight away. You're right.
That's just natural,
when
Craig,
we
let's be
were
honest.
told that it moved with it, I was willing to argue. If you're going to say you read it right now, I won't argue it.
Okay.
That
Anyway.
that's-
Everyone bail!
He attacks with advantage on everybody and everything.
Are we ready? Are we
Can we
finished?
split up now? Can we split up?
Do you want to actually do anything with your character, Chris?
How far away is it?
80 feet.
I don't think I can hit it. Can I? My
I'm gonna
hand
die
crossbow
again.
goes
Yep.
30 / 120 foot. What's the 100?
You
What's-
attack with disadvantage at 120 feet, but you can go up to 120, so it's not. You can attack at least.
Would it be with disadvantage? Okay. I'll try.
Fair enough. You might as well try.
Oh, I have to miss on one. I'm going
Mhm.
even crossbow with disadvantage.
Oh, that might be a hit.
19.
19. That's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to hit it with the I'm gone. My sneak attack won't apply here, will it?
No, it will not.
It won't. And then my last one for my weapon, melee expert. My crossbow expert, sorry.
That
Good
won't
miss.
hit.
12.
7 damage. That's it. I'm done.
Who's next? Inch.
I would like to split up.
Okay.
If it lands again, I'm going straight back in.
It's just not
But
working
end
out.
turn.
Not you. It's me.
Shall I appear over here this time?
Sure.
Why not? And since I've not really had many turns, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to turn my lightning bolt into a bonus action and cast lightning bolt and firebolt.
Okay. Let's go.
You get a dexterity DC save,
Please fail.
It passes.
and then you take 12 points of damage.
12 points. Oof.
And I got firebolt.
While he's rolling that, I do realize that we have not been applying the Spirit Guardian damage to that dragon for at least 2 rounds.
Whoops.
Okay.
So that's another 20 points he should be down. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but I'll take every bit we can.
Not much when you see its
Near
health
death.
pool.
I don't. Like I said, I don't know its health. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to take every bit we can.
And
Mhm.
since I've done that, I then roll to see if I blink out of existence, putting the ring back on, and I do.
And you do.
I'm fucking
See you
loving
later.
Blink. I'm really loving Blink.
Habrek.
Oh, is it not me?
It's Palace.
It is you. Sorry, I skipped you. My apologies.
How dare you? Is it fair to say that he's only 60 feet away from me?
No. You were
Can I-
next to it.
Can I run 20 feet and then call
Yeah.
it 60 feet?
You can run 20 feet and
Huzzah.
then call it 60 feet, yeah.
So as I'm running towards him and I get within range, when I think he can hear me, I shout, "Hey, metal dickhead! Grovel!" And I cast command.
Okay.
DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
If you get
What
this,
type of spell is it?
What type of
Enchantment.
spell?
Command's an enchantment spell.
Okay. Let me just check what it does.
Grovel. The target falls prone and ends its turn.
Peter, I hate to be the one that disappoints you. Command doesn't work on constructs.
And it is a construct.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead, or it doesn't understand your language, or the command is directly harmful to it. It doesn't say construct anywhere.
Have a look at it properly. I've just read. Because I don't know for a fact that it doesn't work because I have a character that the spell doesn't work on awakened constructs.
Doesn't say. Spell description doesn't say anything about construct.
Let's check the actual spell description because you know what fucking thingy can be like.
Okay. Although it came down from D&D Beyond.
I've had that happen though with my Dwergar that were resistant to shit that they weren't resistant to, and I was like, oh, I've got that wrong. Where does it say that, Chris?
I mean, it's quite specific. It doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it, or is undead. It's very specific.
For that matter, we don't know if it understands speech at all, but that's just a separate thing. I
Well-
have no idea.
Just to clarify, yes, it doesn't understand your language, Peter.
Yes, it doesn't.
As in, yes, that takes effect. As in, it doesn't understand what you're saying. It doesn't
Can I
understand
shout
speech.
it in Aquan as well, just in case?
Yeah, don't. Funnily enough, it don't speak Aquan either.
I get out Google Translate. Fuck him. I'm gonna send.
I have an app on my phone.
Yeah, pull it out.
I'm gonna,
Translates it into a Dwergar.
I'm gonna send good point over because he's got a 60 feet movement.
I thought it's 30.
60.
Are you sure?
60. I can cast it again if you want. Right at the bottom, 60 feet.
They changed that. I thought it was 30. You can move it 30 feet as a bonus action. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. There you go. The range is 60 feet. It can only move 20 feet a turn.
Yeah,
Read
60
carefully.
All right.
60
All right.
spawn.
I'll send it 20 feet then.
Anything else?
No.
Habrek? Probably go back to just sitting on the dock of the bay, Soul Kid.
Gets out a fishing rod, does what he can.
Yeah.
Keith?
On AFK entirely by the sounds of it. Ended this turn by the look of it, actually. Lexar?
Oh, he's not doing anything. There's nothing I can do from here. I will step closer to Habrek and give him a cure wounds.
What? No, some of it's yours. Chips. You wanted some
10
chips?
points to Habrek.
And some chicken spicy wings.
I'll have some chips and spicy wings.
Yeah, 10 Keith, 10 points healing to you.
He's not talking to us.
Apparently not. Well, we'll get him when he comes back. That's about all I've got, though. Dragon's out of range for me to do anything.
Chortling Dragon. Okay, so he starts to wheel away off in this direction. and then you suddenly see Arvituris comes and grabs it and smashes it back down towards the lake, and it comes skidding to a stop here with the pair of them. And does nothing that round in particular, because it's grappling with Arvituris. Tarlin?
Got a miss, the first one.
That is a miss, yeah.
Come on.
Miss.
Oof.
Nice.
That did it.
That will hit it, yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Okay.
20 damage overall, Craig.
You pincushion it, basically.
Nice. I'm going to assume it didn't like that.
It wasn't keen, no.
These measurements are weird.
Yeah, because it's
Don't
not
worry
a
about
normal map inch.
It's an
Oh,
it's an
okay.
ungridded map.
Yeah.
That's tiling done.
Yeah.
Okay. I am moving back in.
Okay.
Can Talon end his turn, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you kindly. Come on. Does my great axe have any extra buffs now it's in the presence of Arvituris?
God, you are reaching inch.
I think that was a valid question. I would go with that. Sure.
Like advantages of it.
That doesn't hit.
Come on! Oh, for fuck's sake!
Nor does that.
That's a terrible display in front of your hero, inch.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's why I asked. Where's my fucking
Arvituris
advantage?
is starting to think, do I just take my gift back? This warrior is not worthy. Daemora.
Let's come into existence about here.
Okay.
And I'll use my my last 2 sorcery points to do exactly what I did last round. Hit it with
What are you talking? Alright.
like I'm trying to get it not within range that I'm going to get attacked, but within range that I can.
Oh, that's close enough. Don't you worry.
Okay, great, cool. So to try not to die. I'm going to lightning bolt it. So DC 15 dexterity,
He fails.
25 damage.
Okay. So
Thought.
you blast this thing, and lightning arcs all through the armor, and with a great groaning and grinding noise, it just bursts, and Shardlin scatters like sharp daggers in all directions.
Oh fuck! I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself.
At that call out, nobody touched that.
So
Collect the shard.
can we all make dexterity saving throws, please?
Oh, for
It's gonna
Christ's
touch
sake!
us.
It's gonna. Yeah.
Might even just embed in your skin, you know?
Whee!
Did mine roll?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So it catches you, Tarlin.
So, Chris, you have a
Ironically,
new
'cause-
character, right?
Yeah. For 10 points of damage, you get cut up pretty badly by
Okay.
Shardlin shards.
Can I use my uncanny dodge to take half?
Yeah, of course you can. It's not the amount of damage that you want to be worried about, Chris.
It's not like we've experienced Shardlin causing problems before.
Oh, no.
Oh no, your concentration on darkness is being tested.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's just say it's failed.
Arvituris literally just without a word just flies off, like not even interested. Just, this is my domain. You're my bitch. It's destroyed. See you later. I can go do my thing. But yeah, you absolutely destroy the Shardlin dragon, Darryl. Congratulations. With
I don't know how I've even contributed to this fight until then.
With that explosion, and now it's gone. I will then rush to the apparently flickering Daemora and 15 points.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so
I would
you
like
came
to
back
shout
and you
over
look
to
like
the
shit.
party and get them to check for any shardling being stuck in the skin.
So you, there is everywhere. There's literally like green shimmers everywhere in the side of. It's embedded in all the wood and everything. It's just gone all over the place, all into the lake as well.
Okay, is there anything left of any of the militia members?
No, unfortunately.
Is there any of the dragon's armor left itself?
It's like shattered into pieces.
So
It's gone,
could
shardling has gone everywhere. There's some like small holding bits and metal iron bits and pieces that you can see, but like most of it, like the substance of it, was all made of shardling. There was basically just iron brackets and molds to hold it into place. But...
So can we salvage any of the iron scrap for Palace's armor to be fixed?
I've already got armor waiting to be fixed.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you could salvage enough iron to smelt and repair and stuff. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Just don't touch the shardling.
Yeah.
Don't
I mean, I
touch.
think you are all fairly
Don't
well versed
squeeze
in
the shardling.
shardling now. You know better than to touch shardling, right?
Well, yeah,
Apart
we
from
might
that-
know better, but I've seen how people operate, so don't touch the shit.
Are we going to
What
say hi and
happens,
thank you?
What happens if I'm not touching it, but it's touching me by penetrating my skin?
Yeah, well, I didn't say you had a choice. However,
Shall we go greet our new friend?
well, yeah, I was going to say, as far as we're concerned, there actually was one person of the seemingly militia left over, and that's this.
I suppose,
white-haired
as far as you're
priest.
concerned, yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Tarlin, you think
A
Tarlin's
hooded
part
figure.
of this company.
So,
Yes.
yeah, and since while y'all are scrounging that up, since I healed Demora, I'll step over to what I assume is another militia member and see that he's pierced full of shardlin. And go, oh, yeah, well, that's not good.
Medic!
All right. Look him over. Go. All right. We need to get all this out of you. Trust me. I've seen the effect this shit has on people. Is there
This is not my first encounter with this substance, my friend.
Okay. If you tell me you've been fucking with this stuff or it's in you, I'm clobbering you now. Period. I've had bad history with this shit.
It's
So-
well known. This is well known amongst my people, and I'm going to pull my hood back to reveal stark white hair and light blue eyes.
Okay, well, we have the same eyes and we both pale hair, but let's focus on the now. So you know this is bad, so let's reel back to let's get this shit out of you. What do you say?
I'm not.
Great. Hey guys, I'm gonna get this guy under a roof, and we're gonna be pulling bits and pieces out of him. I'll get back to you in 10 minutes.
Can I come along and hold him still while you pull the bits out of him?
I think that's an excellent idea. Come here, big guy.
Yeah.
Hold him down, and yeah, we'll spend some time just digging shards and bits and pieces out of him.
Give me a medicine check with advantage, please.
Medicine check.
That
I'm
one.
guessing I don't need to do that.
Oh no, you're just holding him, you know.
Yeah, you don't need a check for holding a guy, and we all know that
11.
you like to hold.
I mean, you think you've got all the shardlin out.
Did my best. Did my best.
But
I
I'm not
will
doing
ask
that-
him.
You
Do you
fucker.
want
Can I
to
do a medicine check on myself, Craig, as well?
No, you're laying there getting operated on effectively.
Well, I
Nice.
pull out everything I can find and mental note to just kind of keep an eye on him for a couple days if we're around. Because
Always
at this
feel
point, he's
the
not a party member.
tentacles.
Mental note: don't do anything for the first few days.
Well
Well done, though, chaps. You have saved 3 towns.
Yay!
Is that literally?
This-
I don't even
down.
think this place is necessarily saved because it's more like 2 towns. This place got
I mean,
obliterated.
okay, this
Two
is
and a half.
No, but you've saved the people of 3 towns. That's like the buildings mean nothing, right? Like they can rebuild.
All right, I'm gonna come burn your house down and see if you have the same sort of alignment.
Not my house.
There you go.
It's rented.
Yeah. Not sure my landlord would appreciate it, but you know.
Just saying.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know if Keithy's here or not, but
Yeah, I
Palace
feel-
is going to
I feel like
walk
we
up to
love him.
Harbrek, handing the plate mail that's kind of dented, and beg him to repair it.
Maybe this isn't the time.
Please, please repair this armor.
So you probably want to return to Bryn Shander first, where
No,
Habrek
There's a
do
can,
it
torch.
now.
Where
I
Habrek
march
can-
him over to the. I march him over to
Where?
the local smithy.
Where in Bremen? Where in
know.
Bremen do you want to go? Right? Where, or do you want to go to Bryn Shander, where he had his own shop and
Oh,
could
yeah,
just
okay,
walk in there and smith it for you?
I'll let you off.
So yeah, you march back to Bryn Shander, and yes, you are hailed heroes, as people can see this battle going on from a distance, basically, and the savior of 10 towns. And yes, Habrek can use some time where you have a long rest, and if he wants to, of course, repair your armor, but he might just say no.
That's okay.
You know, who knows?
There's ways of dealing with that.
He might just say nothing.
Okay. Well,
Apparently so.
we walk majestically into Bryn Shander.
Mm-hmm. And you know, through the west gates where nobody's queuing up, everyone's at the east, like, oh, my hope's been destroyed.
I don't know about majestically. Probably very tired and limping a little bit.
Speak for yourself, land dweller.
I am.
Thanks.
Okay, I am, and I will.
Oddly enough, I did. You fish-smelling bastard.
So oh, stop that a second. You wander back to say wander. You stride with purpose back to Bryn Shander, to be greeted with nothing but love and adoration. And they put you up for the night. They give you free food, drinks, and it's small offerings, but they do as much as they can do to you are treated like absolute heroes at this point.
Take some time once we've had a little rest to just go around to any injured refugees, whatever, and just minister as best I can, bind wounds, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Give last rites to the dead, clerical
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and you
Going to our usual roar.
you're going into the local where this guy's dead. This guy's in here, this guy's here. I'm just double checking all the characters here who's left.
I'm not even in here, so
Is this like
I'm
a
out.
harvester's then?
This is basically a Weatherspoons.
This is Spoons, yeah.
Icewind
At
Dale.
this point, this is absolutely Spoons.
Inch is in that scene. Lexar comes in. But Tarlin agrees to kind of come with you at least to Bryn Shander because he's got very little else to do. There's nobody in Bremen, so he might as well at least travel with you as far as Bryn Shander to see what the script is. Unfortunately, there's a sign outside that says no elks, so Elkalash will have to remain outside.
We'll serve your kind here.
That's racism.
Well,
Listen,
speciesism
horse.
at best.
Speciesism.
It says no elks, no snow dogs, no mammoths outside. That's basically.
Wait,
the
you can
sign.
get a mammoth in this?
No mammoth. If it were very small.
A baby mammoth.
I say if you get a mammoth, I'm fucking changing character right now.
I mean, you can get a mammoth.
Crossbreeding the mammoth with those little pot-bellied Vietnamese pigs, so we have these little tiny cat-sized mammoths, kind of like Hugo here.
So I'm going to take a quick toilet break. So we'll have 5 minutes, and then we'll
gonna get a break.
reconvene. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Cheers.
Right on.
Cheers.
Daryl, you look so like cozy there. You just look like you beat life. Or is it just because you're hanging out your ass? That's the comfortable, comfortable position.
I feel like life's beating me, mate. Not I'm beating fucking life. This is just a very comfortable position.
Aye. When are you leaving?
Whenever the sale, I still don't know. The sale has barely even started yet. But most of the stuff's packed, so I get to choose really. When it makes financial sense.
That's fair.
Because it's going to cost me like £200 a month for storage.
Fucking hell. Where have you picked to store your stuff?
I think there's a place out. It's in Warrington's like one of the closest places I can get to Prescott.
There's one in Old. There's one in Old Swan, and not the first month cost you a tenner.
Depends how much space you get for that.
You get the biggest storage unit they've got.
If you got the name or something, if you send it to me, mate, I'll
Yeah, hang on, I'll get it up. Where are you? This one. That's the one. Storage. Except is okay. Liverpool, Bootle, Liverpool, Aintree, Liverpool South. Get a storage price. Well, how big's the one you've got now? Square foot. Roughly.
I'm on mute. 75 square foot.
Okay, so you want a 75. Okay, next. Type of storage, home, reason for storage, moving, flexible. Well, when would you want it in? Say just because it's asking me to put a date in.
Just go for like end of Feb.
End of Feb. Okay, so I'll go for the Friday, so the 25th. Storage duration?
I don't know. Minimum. It's going to be minimum 3 months.
much more. It's
You'll
it's
see a
fairly
few.
regular that you would
Yeah.
see them. It's not
Yeah.
unusual.
Yeah, looking
know
at
what I
the
mean?
area here,
I'm
yeah, if you were
also-
trying to pull this shit a little farther south, it wouldn't have gone
Yeah.
so well. But
You're less likely to see, say, a lizard folk in Icewind Dale than you are a drow, for example. Oh, hello, Peter.
What
Little,
race
little
is
cheeky slice of toast.
what race is everyone? By the way, just out of curiosity.
Fallen Asimo.
Frank.
out of character, he's reborn, but he was previously human. But
Triton
y'all
for
haven't trigged to that yet.
Who?
Triton for
I
Peter.
think we've worked that one out, though, haven't we, Frank?
Well, you have, because you and I kind of talked about it.
yeah.
Hmm. So,
So
Did anyone drop Darky the message? See if he was alright.
yeah, I messaged him. He's got something on, but he's all right.
okay.
He said to carry on without him.
He's getting
Alright.
a blowjob off Mrs.
I mean-
he isn't,
That would be an extreme rarity, in all honesty.
and completely acceptable.
Yeah, I couldn't argue with that.
How big is your desk, Daryl?
Hang on.
I can tell you exactly.
I like banana for scale.
Just over 2 meters.
Okay, thank you.
Are we having a desk measuring contest here, Peter? Is that what you got?
No, mine's tiny compared to yours.
Aye.
I'm not touching that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was way too easy. That's not even worth like, following up on. Come on.
I think he meant it that way. You know? I think he was just giving you a little alley oop to slam dunk. You know what I mean?
I know, but come on, that was the lowest of low hanging fruit. Come on,
Well,
that fruit was hanging so low it had already rotten and fallen off the tree.
Other option, mate. I know places that do self-contained double garages, which is £60 a month.
That's more expensive.
£60 a month.
Oh, £60. No, how is that? No, that's not more expensive.
That's not more expensive at all.
Oh, no. I've had a bad day.
They're basically, you know, like what you'd see, like the old style garages in the roads that people used to park the cars in.
Yeah.
It's the self-contained one of them. All you need is the padlock and stuff to put on it yourself.
Oh, nice one. If you've got that, send me that.
It's like a fucking child.
And they're everywhere in Liverpool. There's one by me. There's like 12 different units you can have around Liverpool.
Most cats are, Peter, if you...
It was like
Spend time with them.
hug. No,
Yeah.
fuck off. I don't want to hug anymore.
Yeah.
Poor Philip. Shows that, you know, Peter's relationship with his kid. Like when he came in, look at my tablet, don't care. When he was playing Smite.
No, fuck off.
Bless him. He wanted to show you the background on his tablet, and you're just like, yep, brilliant, amazing. Didn't even look.
If that had been the first time this day that he asked me that,
I was about to say it, Gareth.
Well,
It
he asked
was
you
this time.
well within your rights to say, what a dickhead of a dad. It
Fair,
was probably
fair.
the 60th.
Oh,
Craig,
bless
as
him.
somebody who has kids, you know for a fact every
Oh,
child
I've done that.
every child will come to you about 15 times a day with the same thing.
Look at
When
this.
you're in a bad mood anyway, and the kid could just come to you, and you're just like, oh, really? Again? We're going with that?
I told Lily we'd play Among Us tonight, right? Because I forgot we had D&D. While we've been playing, I've had her come in about 6 times asking us if it's time to play Among Us, yeah?
Harvey does that every day with like,
Holy shit.
do you want to play Deep Rock or Sea of Thieves? The weekend, Harvey. And then we play, and then he gets moody because Sea of Thieves isn't as quick as he wants it to be. I said to him, I said, we're just playing Deep Rock from now on. Like, Sea of Thieves, you get too frustrated waiting for stuff to happen.
Too
Does he
much
just wanna-
travel time.
Does he just want to
Yeah.
jump in there and
Yeah,
crack on?
he just wants to be blasting ships, mate. That's basically what he wants to be doing. Do you know what I
we
mean?
just need to be doing Skull Fort with him then.
I'm going arena, Sea Dogs Arena with him.
Yeah.
Well, if Arena wasn't about to get shut down, sure.
Well, there's that,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
At Skullfort, yeah, assuming we didn't have to travel God knows how far to get to one.
60 miles.
It's just like, oh man, I feel
there's
bad.
a skull fort. It's at the other end of the map. And you get there and it despawns because it's been that long, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. And then you look behind you from where you just come from. Look, there's another skull fort at the far from where we
On the
started.
other side, yeah.
That's how you play Sea of Thieves, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just
Or
go
have we-
around chasing world events while they despawn because you're so
I think-
far away.
Or have we been playing it wrong this entire time?
Right, anyway, so we jump back to it. If Habrek's not here, we'll just assume that he's, I don't know, repairing Palace's armor or something.
Yeah.
But you have to give up your armor while he does so, Peter.
Oh,
Now, Habrick had an entire forge. Is it
Yeah,
possible
so
he had
many
a
I
set
love
of
the fact that
armor
he's on
laying
mute
around?
and he give a real spiel there. Like, hang on a minute.
the finger was up and everything. He was like, just one moment.
Wait,
Actually, that's spare armor. I got it. I got the animated armor from the fortress.
That was all dinted and crumpled up when
The
we
stuff,
battered it.
the stuff that you corroded with your stupid fucking rust monster, that was my old armor. So
I mean, not stupid, is it? It did its job, didn't it? That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you stupidly got very close to it. So there you go, stupid.
oh, cleverly. I
Have
spaffed,
that.
I spaffed 6 spell slots and I did fuck all to that fucking dragon.
Have that, dummy.
I may say that rust monster was fulfilling its duties quite well.
Yeah.
Thought it did just. Hey, if it's stupid, it works. It's not stupid, you know.
Yeah. Does exactly what it says on the tin.
So
That's right.
Well, not tin. It's a rust monster.
No, you want tin. Steel will rust. alright?
It's supposed to be iron,
will
isn't it? Yeah.
My armor was made out of aluminum.
Aluminum.
oh, for fuck's
rust.
sake.
Tungsten armor. Fuck you.
Hey, you know, next time we play, can you not wear that shirt again? Because how many times I've been distracted by it, and I think you're actually wearing a scarf is unreal.
Or at
I
least-
actually really like this shirt, and I refuse to exclusively wear it at Christmas time.
Or at least get the snowman mask to match it. You know,
Yes.
do the whole thing. Commit to the bit, man. You know?
Telling him
there,
to do whiteface.
there with a full-on Jason Voorhees mask with a snow.
I'll go get my glowing electro wire purge mask. I'll join you. You won't be alone. It's okay.
Thanks. I love
I
the
got
fact that
you.
you've got a purge mask ready, you know, for when it happens.
Inevitably.
I'm planning ahead. I'm in Florida. You need to be prepared for this shit. All right.
I've got a Luke,
Florida.
I've
Could
got
happen
a Luke
anytime.
Skywalker helmet. I'll put that on when we play.
There you go. You're set to go. You'll
Do you
fit
still
right in.
have that one?
Yeah, I forgot it, mate. Rogue Leader
Nice.
standing by.
I remember that.
I bought it just for squadrons.
Literally. And then we never played Squadrons again. oh, man. That's unfortunate. It is a beautiful piece, even just to put on a shelf, though, in all fairness. Let me find where I was up to. Sorry, I've got a bit distracted.
Palaces, drugging waitresses.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Only well, you're charming her, so you're basically drugging them. You're better off using command, I find.
Yeah, we've seen how well that
Trust me, that doesn't get you very far, usually. Or at least not in my experience.
Approach,
So.
drop, grovel, halt, flee.
Nosh.
Oh. Sorry if I'm
Palace
bored. I
cast
cast
charm
mirror
on the
image.
waitress. Okay, DM's going to give you de-inspiration. I'm going to declare a disadvantage on a roll of
Uninspired.
my choosing.
Your next inspiration is automatically cut. You know, it's just
So
Way
I
to
said
go.
to the dragon, "Hey, you metal dickhead," and she looks completely unimpressed.
uh-huh.
Yeah, so you make it back to the Roaring Pony, the beautiful place that you are so familiar with in Bryn Shander. And yeah, you're hailed heroes, right? You know, everybody loves you guys. You are doing great. And Valen Harple is in the Roaring Pony and wants to get your attention to tell you about what she has found. Are you willing to kind of go and listen and entertain her?
Yes.
What is it? Yeah. What
the
is
way-
it, boy? Timmy fell down the well.
Thank your owl for nothing.
Okay. Oh,
So much for a
You're
scout.
out of You're
She
out
just-
of order there.
she. That That's it for today.
Fuck off. The DM has
she
left
just-
the game.
She just coldly looks at you like,
Please don't take anything Pallas says too seriously. He is unused to the interactions of those not beneath the waves. It makes him grouchy from time to time.
Say it straight. He's weird.
He probably needs, can we get a stein of water for him? Your scales are looking a little dull.
I dunk my head into the big scale of water.
Well, that works because that saves me dumping it over your head. So, Miss Halpern, you were saying?
yeah, she looks back at you and goes, clearly. Not spent too much time with them, with land dwellers, has he?
I get the impression this might be his first foray above the waves. I really don't know, but just try to.
Out of
him.
character, can you guys remind me? Is it just you, Daryl, that was in the original party in Inch?
Me an inch.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay. So she says, I believe I have found the lost city of Yuthrin. She says, but I need a couple of items in order to help me open the doorway.
Do we know what that means? Because has it been referenced
So,
before?
It has been quite a few times, yeah. Does anyone else remember, like, out of character, what I'm referring to there?
No.
This is
So-
like we need Keith with his notes.
Keith's original character was the Yithrin Guardian, okay? Ju- there was also a book in Macradius's Black Cabin regarding the Lost Spire of Netheril, okay?
Well, I don't remember much that happened during that bonfire, so.
Yeah.
I remember that book.
Yeah, so the book refers to the Netherese Empire, which Yithrin is part of. It's one of the cities that is said to be lost somewhere in Icewind Dale. So, Valen Harple thinks she has found the entrance in the Ragged Glacier, but she requires some items before she can open the door.
Was that lost during the Great War by any chance, Craig, these cities? That's because that's all Keith could remember.
I think so, yeah, vaguely. Looking back at what we were doing. Yes, so that the city of Yithrin was lost like 400 years ago, I think it was, something like that. And yeah, it's now basically rumoured to be in Icewind Dale somewhere, but no one really knows. Barring Valen Harple, who claims it's in the Ragged Glacier. But it's inaccessible without opening a magically sealed door, which will require the Codicil of White, which is a book. Let me just see if I can get you an image of it. This Codicil of White is said to be on an island in the Sea of Moving Ice. Not just any island, but an island inhabited by Auril herself.
Oh, good.
That's the Codicil of White.
My character's going to ask for a catch up because I have no idea who that lady is you just said.
Valen. So Valen is
No, not here. The one on the island. The
Oh, you would know who Auril is.
would
You
I?
wouldn't. Auril the Frostmaiden.
She's the
Yeah,
Frostmaiden.
Oh, okay,
you
sorry.
see
the
you
Frostmaiden.
see her fly across the sky every night and cast spells to keep the
Okay,
place
yeah.
dark.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Palace is going to say, that's handy because I am here exactly to end Auril's hold on the sea.
And Valen says, "Oh, be wary, young Triton. Make no mistake, Auril is no pushover."
I have no doubt. That's why
Well,
I've
I mean,
employed my friends here to help me. And I
Employed
want
them.
support.
Employed them. I haven't been paid yet, mate. I really want to get paid.
Tim Morris like, wait a minute, we're getting money for this.
I mean,
Get paid.
I get to kill monsters, and if I get money as well, that's great. Only one goal. What's in it for what? Just out of curiosity.
So
What's in it for
Galen
us?
Harple begins to kind of go on a bit of a tangent and explain that, look, the Netherese Empire is are believed to have created magic items incomparable to the ones that you see today, like beyond power. Imagine a city that floats, that level of magic.
Oh, the Netherese Empire is... Didn't I have a vision when I found Definitely Not Shinobon? I did, of floating cities.
Yes, you did. Yes, it's funny how all this ties in.
Not me,
People
though,
just have to
somebody else.
remember what you say to them. But yes, that happened to our good friend Wilfred Fizzlebag.
God rest his soul.
R.I.P. God rest her soul.
He went out with a bang and he did fizzle away.
Get out, Chris. I'm glad you're not here next week. Right. So she
Actually,
says,
you can be here next week. From Frank's house.
He sat on Frank's knee.
Bring a laptop set up on the comfy couch. You're set to
Like
go.
the time when I tried to join Craig's D&D game from my honeymoon, and I was told no by pretty much everyone.
I told him no. I was like, Peter, no. Like, no. Like, of all the times, no, that is...
You know what, Peter? That shows commitment, so well done.
Right?
Yeah, but to the wrong person.
Yeah, but he's married, then he's with her forever, so,
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that's not what married means, mate.
In the next 20 minutes, mate,
what
then,
That's not what married means, mate.
Well,
Well,
in a lot of situations, let's just say that.
let's not open wounds.
So,
Where you've bought your bride, it does.
oh, Chris.
Oh, shit.
Peter's face like went, hang on a minute.
Was that aimed at me?
Well, it's not aimed at me.
She was free.
Catalogue bride fits, Peter.
Buy
Right.
one American, get a Russian free. And it turned out the free one was better.
Oh,
FYI,
dear.
I used to be married to an American. Let's move
I
on.
figured that's where you were going with it, but I think only I would have known that. Right, so yeah. Sorry, this is getting really sidetracked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So she mentioned she needs the codicil of white, and she said also there's a beloved family heirloom known as Professor Scant that was stolen from me. I need you to return it to my possession.
Okay, so so I get the book with the magic items beyond belief, and I get going to find this place. But why would we help you with the personal item? Just out of curiosity.
Because if we get to the Netherese Empire, if they can, she said they created magical items beyond the power of a wish spell, right? Beyond that. So surely there must be something there that would help you end this rhyme and return to a normal life.
I mean, that alone. I mean, so far we've had no other understanding of how to do that, other than this amulet, which we've learned is temporary and localized. So that alone makes this worth our time, I would say. And sure, if you guys get something really pretty to go with it, it's just ducky. But right now, I guess the important part is helping her helps our cause.
Absolutely.
So
helping that all helps my cause. So
it also helps you explore an ancient empire, which is quite an interesting concept.
Not every day you get to do that.
Not so much. So yeah,
I mean, it's not every day that you have to take on a god in her own throne room. But
I don't know. I'm more thinking if she goes out every night, we should plan to assault this place at night when she's not there.
Fucking hell, Frank, you're about the only one coming out with logic bombs today, I tell you.
Strategy.
True neutral, baby. You don't have to care. You just have to be right.
Strategy, baby.
Strategy, baby. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I'm in. It sounds like this is going to get us.
It's the only thing we've had so far. Yeah,
exactly. Get us in a direction other than what we're doing, which is sweet FA. If
it is the will of the council, then Menzo Baranzo will see it done.
We established who you are and whether you're joining us. No.
That's another thing you need.
I was going to say, I assume that will come up around now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you drizzed?
I'm not. I'm Tal and Duskren. I'm from the 19th. I'm from the 19th house of Mental Branson.
So discount dress.
Driz, if you bought him off Wish.
Kirkland's best Warden.
At least I still have a house.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
He's not
I'm
afraid
not
to
going
go
to say that to
those
Drist.
See, I was about to- Chris says that, and Driz walks through the door like,
Just comes in, slaps him with the flat of the swords, and walks back out.
just on both sides. See you.
Boxes his ears. Fuck you. Walks back out.
Well, she makes it clear that you would need to adventure far into the sea of moving ice, so you would need to find some method of transport. As Frank mentioned, that going at night is probably the best bet, because I don't think you want to do a full frontal assault on a god in her lair. Just as a
Well, I'm glad Halbrecht can't come in and interject at this point, because I'm pretty sure that'd be his goal.
Like, fuck it, let's just go. And I'm taking a big brass band with me. Ah! You know.
Much love for the guy, but no.
Valen recommends maybe using Amjaruk, the awakened sperm whale who travels through the sea of moving ice.
Oh, I mean, sure, if we've got access to talk to something like that, that would make sense.
I mean, she could go with you and translate quite easily.
Score. I'm all for that.
Peter speaks Achwin.
There's no need.
Also true.
There is no
Yeah,
need.
well, there's that as well, right?
You know what? I still
say.
vote for Verlaine coming with us for somebody that isn't
Peter?
wrong with people.
Wrong with
Because
people.
For,
Well,
for a paladin with charisma, you are a grumpy ass.
Isn't wrong with people coming from the woman who resurrects kobolds as servants. Nothing wrong
Yes.
with that. I don't see the
You know
problem.
what? They were already dead. That's just recycling.
Pretty much.
Save the planet.
Hacked planet.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm all for the help of the whale. That could be
But
useful. If nothing else, the whale would give us a better idea of, like, okay, well, here's maybe where we're going. Give us some.
So we're
direction.
kind of on the cusp of moving into another chapter, so I'm probably going to just leave it there. What I will say is that you are level 7 after defeating the dragon. Yeah.
Yay.
Shall we assume you've had the long rest as well, Craig?
Oh, of course,
let's
yeah,
go on.
yeah. The townsfolk really shower you with gifts, and you can all have a couple hundred gold each to that effect. Like
I
that,
forgot
they've
about
all.
gold.
Yeah, you've literally earned nothing.
A couple, as in 300 each.
Yeah, you can have 300 each inch. Yeah. It's quite a stingy campaign, to be honest, Peter. Most campaigns shower you with gold to the point that you can't carry it all.
Yeah, I mean, I occasionally I read up on other campaigns and like, oh yeah, you get 20,000 gold and you're in fucking what deep, so you can buy whatever you want. Here's 300 gold. You may buy fish.
and you'd struggle to buy that.
And to be fair, what the hell are we going to spend it on up here anyway? You know.
Well, we know with a tinkerer.
My gold is now 404.
No, page not found.
Money not
All right.
found.
But we're going to move into the next chapter, which means that you will have to travel to Grimscale Fortress, which
Sounds like a nice place.
used to be a giant fortress, and then Oral has made it her home.
We're gonna fuck her.
Can I just share my screen? Can someone help me level up,
Of course you can.
please?
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go to bed.
No worries.
Good night, mate.
See you in a
See
bit,
you later.
mate.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye.
I might as well do my character now as well.
So level 7.
I wasn't happy with my Shardling Dragon. I felt like I could have done better.
I was looking
What
at your
was-
face,
what-
Craig, the whole time, and you were just like, it was just. I don't know if you noticed how much you were shaking your head, but it was a lot.
What was this? What? Do you mind if I ask? What was the CR on that thing?
Oh, it's high, 11.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The CR, what's that?
Challenge
It's
rating.
called a challenge rating. It's kind of a rough guide to calculate how strong or tough something is.
It's a
What was
really
it?
cheeky
Like
guy.
health?
It had lots. Let's put
How
it
much
that way.
was lots?
I'm not giving you an exact figure,
Why?
but lots.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hello, sorry.
Oh, good
welcome
timing.
back.
Just in time to end the game.
No, sorry. Sorry,
Ah,
lads.
did you guys
It's
do
alright.
good? It's all good.
You alright?
Yeah, so I just had to sort some stuff out with the baby, right?
Alright.
As long as everybody's okay, that's the important part.
Yeah, they're all good.
Level 7, mate, anyway. You're back in Bryn Shander. Valen Harper has mentioned she thinks she's found the lost city of Ythrin, which is believed to be part of the Netherese Empire. But she needs you to go get a couple of key items from, the island where Auril inhabits. So this
Okay,
should
then.
get interesting. Yeah.
Where's your level 7 inch?
I've just done it. I didn't actually need to change anything.
Sometimes
yeah.
you do for 7 and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, like I don't have hardly anything changed at 7, but I thought you got something at 7. Didn't you get like what,
Ooh.
Feral Instinct or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you got feral instincts.
I
At
got
least
a bit-
worth reading up. Make sure you understand how it works.
You
I got
finally get
evasion.
your fear mode, Peter.
Or
Evasion's
conquest.
beautiful.
Evasion is beautiful.
Combine that with what's the other one?
Skirmisher.
No, not skirmisher.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. It's
Yeah.
really hard to hit rogues that
Nothing
get on my
is touching
nerves.
me.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do that to me? I'll take half. Oh, I'll take half. Oh, I'll take half in every scenario.
Evasion's it takes none instead of half as well, innit?
I forgot that as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
take
pass,
none.
it's like, oh well, I dodge it all. See this big, massive ball of fire you've cast on me. I somehow find a gap just
A
big
gap,
enough
yeah.
for a drow in the middle of it all.
Convenient.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna kill us, Craig, with that dragon.
Nah.
When it was just like, yeah, it's 80 feet above, and it's just strafes, and I'm like 2 hit points. I've not even hit it yet. I'm like, okay, I'm dying tonight.
I wasn't going to make it strafe for all eternity. That would be really stingy. Frank really rolled his eyes as well when I brought Arvituris in. He was like,
Okay, nothing against you because I don't know what was written or what not. But can I be honest with you about that?
Go on.
I
No.
really did not like the end of that fight.
Okay.
Only because it felt like it took away our agency to defeat it. I realized it was probably going to kick our ass at that
Oh,
point.
I didn't. This is the key thing. I didn't want Arvituris to finish it. I just wanted Arvituris to keep it in the fight. Otherwise,
No. I
you know,
understood
you're
why.
gonna- yeah.
It felt a little bit like a Deus Ex Machina.
We had no way
fair.
of attacking that thing
You know.
while it was in the air. We had no way of attacking it.
Well, and I mean, with Dermora
With
kind
Damara
of if
going,
and out of
blink,
that,
blink,
we
blink, blink.
didn't have her ranged fire spells, which was hurting, and the crossbow attacks from Tarlin were not as effective as we like to be, and I really couldn't pull my crossbow because I was too busy doing my Healy thing. Yeah, I mean, we were at a disadvantage there, no question.
Yeah.
It's quite clear that you're in a bad way when it comes to range stuff.
Yeah.
If I can
yeah.
keep you at a distance, you all really
hurt.
struggle.
absolutely
That was one of the whole reasons why I went what I went, because we had no
What,
real
melee
range.
character.
No, he's crossbows.
Oh,
Crossbow
he's
expert.
crossbow expert.
Come on, getting 3 shots around with that. Fuck yeah, I'm all for
Yeah.
it.
Plus, the first thing I said to Craig is my bolts are poisoned, but it has no effect on a shardling.
Well,
Dragon.
yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Can we assume it's pre-poisoned?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
I can do a damn thing here, but fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, no, I apologize. I shouldn't have. But that was the eye roll. It just felt.
It was a
kinda like
heavy eye roll, and I was like, "All right."
It was just.
thanks,
It was
I
like a
that.
really. Okay, fine.
If
I'll be back in a bit.
if Craig really wants to be mean, he would have flown that dragon to Bryn Shander. And
Oh, yeah.
the end of the game.
I thought that all of 10 towns would have been burnt by the time we left Sunblight.
I mean, at least it's 3 towns now.
Yeah, true.
Indeed.
Right, lads. I'm
Yeah.
off. I will catch